All right, we should be live there. I'm going to declare myself on time. Manage democracy. Hey, Slice, don't burn yourself out on the first week. So far, so good, I have to say. Although my back's a little tweaky today, but I think I was just slouching too much earlier. Other than that, I'm doing pretty good. I want to at least try to see how a week or two goes with heavy rotation here, so I'm going to power through and then we'll evaluate. Hey, CB, how's the voice holding up? So far, so good. So far, so good. We'll see. We'll see. I've been pretty careful to call it if we've gotten into things and the voice is starting to go, so I have a background in using my voice all day, so I usually can tell pretty precisely when it's like, okay, if I don't stop now, I'm going to pay for it soon. So, so far, so good on that. Hey, Ace, how's it going? Okay, so back with Cyberknights. It's been a little bit, but not too long. We've had a couple patches, some improvements and whatnot. I don't think there's anything particular I want to say about it other than they nerfed that sniper mission that we did that was so hard. So it would be easier if we did it now. So there is that. Other than that, though, just some improvements, some bug fixes, etc., etc. One piece of feedback I got, somebody was telling me that I have some files that we could sell. Okay, so filters. Okay, so if we filtered for not used in a set, and we filter for has no use actions. Okay, I don't know if we have any of my Cyberknights experts in here tonight. If I filter this way, am I safe to sell these things? Like, are these things that legitimately I can sell and not be sad about? When we played last time, I was selling a lot of these off, and that's how I kind of funded the early game, and people were like, oh, you ruined it. You should have saved them so you could mint them. We did a minting last time, and it increased the value by like 50% or something ridiculous. So I do want to be a little bit careful. No practice on Wednesday, so I'm free today. Nice. Very nice. Don't think we have any of our experts in here yet. All right, retroactively, I can be really sad, but I think we're going to sell off what we've got here. As I said, our filters are set to we are not used in a set and we have no use action. So I'm gonna assume that these are safe to sell. So 5K for the racketeering. 6 we sell to Octane. Yes. Racketeer probe. 52K. Addison would pay us 2 favors, but we're already swimming in favors with her. Potato would give us a favor and 34K. He's my only hacking contact right now, so having some spare favors there would be rather nice. 1 favor and 29. I need the money, man. All right, Potato, you're in. Corporate Cyber PO. A favor with Dr. Ash. Well, she already owes us 5. I think we'll just take the credits. Rohan Dumas is one of our Warner Bruin contacts. I mean, this is just straight money. It's just about the money. All right, this one. Now, these should have some other effects, because I think because we're selling orange, I think that gives them some prestige. Hopefully. No uses and not used in a set are the current filters, Daniel. Hopefully I'm doing that right. Okay, and then this is the big one, the Q anomaly report for 126. Look at that, they want to spend 3 favors. I think we sell to Rohan. I just want the money, man. I just want the money. Okay, now just out of curiosity while we're in here, has a use action? Okay, so these can be used for other things. It just says how much the favors are worth. No, favors aren't necessarily straight cash value. So you can see up here, I had 4K when we started, so we just earned 155K. The favors are just I mean, they're just a separate form of currency, right? Sometimes when we're setting up a mission, you can pay with cash, but sometimes you have to have a favor to get the thing done. So it's always worthwhile to have a couple favors with each person, especially if they're your only, like, hacker, for example, like Potato is. But I also just need money. We were just flat broke. We have no tasks going on at the moment. Okay, I have one spot in the barracks. I'd like to up our clinic some more. We would need another level of cooling. Let's do that. I want that so that we can actually get back in after we get shot up. And then I think we clear out another room. If we raise the command HQ, what do you do? Oh, we could do multiple things at once. That could be useful. We've already upgraded cold storage once because the tutorial was driving me insane. Wonder how long that'll last. About how long it takes me to get through these menus, probably. Another detox wouldn't be terrible. If we wanted to upgrade you, it'd be 200k, and we would have to get the coolant. We're gonna need more nano scrubbing in, like, the very near future. Yeah, let's just get that done. Too much. This nanos cannot. Wait. No, not uninstall. Upgrade. Ooh. That is why you have our you sure you're sure menus. Okay, that's fine. And then in here. Okay, Sarge is wounded. Minus 10 hit points, minus 10% stress. Okay, I would love to heal you up. And we have Yoko, who is injured. Injury will come back normally, wound would not. We're gonna go do a smash and grab. So, yeah, and I'm not gonna be able to wait. So 1, 2... One of these 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we have enough people. Yeah, let's go deal with this. What is this? I get one with a discount and one without a discount? Okay, that's a little weird. I guess we'll take the discount? If I wanted to heal you, what does that do? That's very strange. She's only got one, so it's not 2 bunks or something. If anyone's playing and you get the same thing, we should probably F10 this. This feels like this is probably a bug. I'm gonna let that be for now. It was more time. Fair enough. That's still really weird that it's showing 2 slots, though. Oh, I got you, Daniel. Okay, so slots are used up there. We have a heist that we're gonna go do. One ready to train. I think we were saving that. She needs another level. So we should figure out our team, and then we should put somebody in the detox. Yeah, let's figure out our team. So we have 24 hours on this one. Mixed stealth combat and a green host. So mission planning. Delays the job by... Okay, so we could delay it for some time. I don't think I really need to do that here. Cancels any reinforcements for a favor from B. Tuna and Diego. Yeah, that's probably a good idea just to get that. Apparently B. Tuna is the guy that's going to do this for us. Okay, so we're going to have Noir. We're gonna have the soon-to-be Ghost Dancer, and then we could bring a Sniper or Neko. Well, it's a smash and grab, so really we shouldn't be sniping people. So I'm gonna grab Neko here. So our Sniper is currently not working. Sarah refuses. Hatred prevents working for Warner Bruin. Oh, okay. Never mind. I guess we are bringing our Sniper. That could use a little more UI down here rather than just up there. Okay, so Sniper, Neko, Angel Eyes, Noir. Okay, so I want to put somebody in the detox before we leave. So start detox. She's got 2 days. So I guess the only person that's free would be you. Yeah, you do have some stress. I mean, may as well, right? Manage mission. Got mercs. Under equipped. What is your problem? You have a biorecycler and a missing one. I think she had a smoke grenade, if I remember right, that we used. Okay, biorecycle, high explosive, biorecycle, shock mine, first aid biorecycler. I think I would rather you carry around some healing. And that's armor. Wait, we don't have very many good first aid kits left, do we? We'll put that one on for now. We'll give you the grenade. Hopefully we don't need grenades on this one. This does mean that we don't have any hacking, so we're not going to be able to get all the loot here, but there's just no way around that. If Sarah won't come, Sarah won't come, so... Hey, Lucifer, how's it going? Okay, secure shots. Yeah, you don't even have a silenced weapon, so you're gonna be hurting. Apparently I didn't equip that? I thought... Try that again. Quit. There we go. Poor Red Hat, yeah. I had never had a character get gunned down like that before. We had a mission in Season 1 where this dude must have eaten like 1,000 bullets, and somehow he survived. Sarah hates Werner Bruin. It's something from her backstory. So she just refuses to go on missions for them. Red Hat died? Red Hat died. He got gunned down like a dog. They literally just gunned him down. Just full to dead, essentially, in one turn. I've never seen something like that. It was a very weird mission. It felt bugged. Somehow they knew where I was at, despite completely disengaging, running like around an entire corridor to a different part of the map. And somehow when the dude got unstunned, he knew where I was at. Remember, team, we're here on our own dime. Let's make this a profitable night. There should be plenty of blueprints, files, and equipment here. We'll hit everything we can before it gets too hot. Let's keep a close eye on our exits. We've got more than one option if things heat up quickly. We may need to break a break for it. Scout ahead, plan a route, and keep your options open. Let's make bankroll. Yep. So we do not get paid for this mission. Also, my sounds a little quiet on my end. Let me turn that up a smidgen. We don't get paid for the mission itself, so we only get whatever we can get our little hands on. And like I said, unfortunately, not having the hacker kind of blunts this mission. Okay, now we've done this map, I think 3 times now total, between last season and now. So I know the route I like. I like going here, into there. We have 2 cases in here. Case over there, case there, case there. So I think that's going to be the plan. We might be able to sneak by this guy, or we might have to take him out. This guy's probably dying no matter what, because we're gonna get kind of stuck here for a second. I think this is probably attack surge turn. Let's just go in here hot. And let's look ahead on you. Okay, you're gonna turn and be a problem, so you gotta go. We run to there. Nobody hears me. Okay, chill there a second. We got plenty of actions and a full clip. No one shows that they're gonna hear anything. All right, take him out. Come on, don't, let's not have a bad start. Oh my goodness. What did I just say? Let's not have a bad start. And what are you doing? What are you doing? All right, we haven't alerted this guy, so... Well, you're not going to be particularly useful, are you? Let's yield that action. Okay, Neko. I'm going to have you yield too. Angel. Okay, we're gonna get spotted by the guy who can already see us. I would be fine with that. I do kind of want that cover. We have a guy in there too. Alright, do it. We've kind of already committed to this action this turn. Okay, good job, Angel. Okay, Angel does have a power set. They've changed. Oh, that was one of the other patch things. They changed some of the item icons. I don't remember if they were this color before, but they changed some of the icons to be a little more distinct. Don't think it was supposed to be an easy mission. Was it a Brave Star mission? Yes, it was a Brave Star mission, Daniel. That killed Red Hat, I assume you're talking about. Okay, so... yeah, I think we're going to run to here so that we can dissolve this guy next turn. Okay. I gotta be a little bit careful here because we only have a tiny amount of security turn off. Okay, Remedy. Now, if we had to shoot Remedy's gun, it is very loud. So we would want to get to, like, this back corner somewhere. She would get heard. If I can make it to there and not be heard. Be heard there. Alright. Run to here. Take your cover. And then we're going to delay action. Just in case Neko has an absolutely horrific turn. Alright, now here... I'm going to run up and just cut him. So we're gonna silence. We're gonna get up nice, close, and personal. All right. If we do a normal chop, we wouldn't finish him in one. If we power chop, we finish him off if we hit. Do it. Nice. No chances there. And just dissolve him. Get your cover. Good job, Neko. Okay. The only other thing was he could have popped his head in here and saw that body. Yeah, Sarge also, yeah, that's right. Sarge also was not having a good day inside that mission for sure. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can just sprint up to here. I don't think anybody else patrols into here from this direction. Okay, yeah, this is only a +1 tally mission, so not too bad. Okay. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. Okay, Remedy. Okay, now we gotta be careful here. This guy's gonna patrol into the room and he causes all kinds of problems. If we could get Remedy over here, we could probably snipe this room. We do have a suppressor. Again, this guy patrolling in is going to cause a bunch of problems. Let's just take this spot. Let me... Ooh, I see... Take that. I don't want to be greedy here and get myself spotted. We've done that before. And I think you're just done. You're not going to start shooting over there yet. Hey, Angel. Let's delay you. That's right, buddy. You just keep on walking. I remember doing a mission with gangsters where Brave Star did a raid. Escalation somehow knew where my dudes was. Dude, the end of season 1, we got absolutely blasted by Brave Star plus a Merc group plus the group we were fighting. Do the patrols very much? Every time I've done this map, it's been the same smash and grab. I kind of wonder if this is not like still kind of part of the tutorial because it's always been the same. I've never seen them variants on their patrols in here. I have seen them change up on other maps though. I really need to know what this idiot's gonna do. Can we reach you with an anticipation? No. Yeah, just run in here, Nico. Alright, and just chill. Yeah, this room's really rough. There's a patrol in the hallway. This guy kind of like circles around the middle. This guy stays and watches back and forth. And then this guy kind of moves back and forth. So this is kind of a busy room over here. Alright, security scramble that. And then we just make distance. Yes. And you're done. Let's hope the headhunters... Yeah. Yeah. We have low heat. We're at like 12 right now. So I believe heat has an effect on the odds of them spawning in. Alright, now here... Need one full movement. And we're green around here, so we're going to recycle that body. And then get me over here. Advanced Medicloud. Ultratech V-Flex Blueprint. Ooh, an epic piece of armor we could forge. Crafting, and a cred chip. Take all. I don't know why you ever wouldn't take all. It's not like we have weight or anything that we have to carry around. Alright. What are you guys all gonna do? Yeah. We're probably gonna have to just wait a turn. I mean, we could take this spot and shoot him, but then he would obviously see it, so... Let's just full delay. Let's just full delay. You're not really much of a problem. I'll tell you what, let's look ahead. Okay, you're leaving. This would be a good place to shoot you, and he's gonna look away. Yeah, this would be a good place to shoot you. I don't know what else to tell you, buddy. I think this guy might come further down. And if he does, this area is all viewable, so... We're just gonna have to take like a dumb spot back here. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll take this opportunity to reload. Down. Next. Yep, you should go far, far away. If that other guy walks forward, it's probably the time to take him out. Alright, you... This is gonna be the end of the round. Yeah, let's run up here. Let's reload. Alright. And you guys, I really don't have anything for you. There's a chance, like, if I remember right, we did something cocky here last time we were here, and I regretted it greatly. I mean, we could take, like, this. That would be safe from him. It's just this guy. No guts, no glory. We gotta move up somewhat. We can't stay back forever. And Remedy... I think Remedy's in the spot I want her, so she's just done. Okay, unfortunately, a bunch of us first, so delay, delay, delay. Please don't see Nico. Okay. Sometimes you forget to reload. Yep, I definitely have Had some painful lessons there. Oh, really? All right, would you please walk forward so I can shoot you? Thank you. All right, what are you looking at, though? Yeah, see, here's the problem. I would need to kill him first, ideally, or at least commit to both of them dying and you get melted. That's an awful lot of actions to happen in one turn. Okay, so if we run to here, nobody sees me, and then we sneak to here, nobody sees me, and we shoot you, he would hear me. I guess we just eat that. I think we just have to eat that. And shoot this guy. He's probably the harder one to get. Hey, Gustavo. What's happening, Choom? Not much. Little robbery, little smash and grab. Did your ability refresh? No, I don't think so. Because we're only 3 turns in. Yeah, let's take this shot. Now we could do Flush, which lowers his ballistic armor, which would help. He has 36%. And then if we fub this completely, that'll make him a little easier to kill for somebody else. Absolute worst case scenario, Remedy has to start shooting. Okay, good. Yeah, now you hear me, which we knew. Excellent. Okay, done. All right, Neko. Okay, Neko's already been spotted. I could just run up and stab him. If we kill him in one, which we won't, because we don't have a second power swing. If we did, then she could melt the body. Let's actually yield that to Noir. Noir can take that spot and has not been spotted, so we get the... Yeah, we have 1 turn on Tack Surge. We get the higher crit chance here because we're not spotted. Okay. Neko, I do think we're going sword here. So we go to... How far do you see? Pretty far. If we miss... Even if I don't miss... Okay, yeah. Try that again. I want to make sure I'm in range. Why are you showed me the red a second ago. That would be outer range. I'm debating whether I go here. Well, either way, I'm out of actions. He's definitely going to see me there. That's not going to give me cover. I should probably go over here, and maybe I could be far enough away. All right, do it. All right. Neko, show him why you're my favorite. Alright, and then we're green around here. He is totally going to turn and see me unless we go first. Alright, Remedy does have a biorecycler, so she could be the one that runs over and does that. I think we'll just commit to it. So... yeah, it's like all the way over there. And we'll get this body next turn. Oh, ooh la la. Look who went first. Excellent. Very excellent. Okay, so she also... we do have Lure. If I made this idiot just turn around... I have silence. Alright, give me a silence. We might be able to be kind of tricksy here. Alright, give me one move forward. Can I jam kit? No, I want to jam kit that. Alright. We also got screwed last time by it not telling me a camera could see me when I did a move. Run to there. Jam kit you. How long does that last? End of next turn. So whatever we do here, we got to be in and out. Alright. Grab the loot. I think we're killing this guy. He's just a little too in the way. I'm pretty certain that would not be able to be seen, but let's take the safer spot back here. Done. Excellent turn. Okay, so she's got the loot. She's gonna kill him and she'll go get that loot. She's gonna take care of that body. We'll be out of here before that camera. So next obstacle is this guy. I want to be through this section ideally before we escalate. Again, I don't have a lot of ability to turn off security, so we kind of got to be zippy here. Alright, so we can just book it. Which way are you coming? Okay, you are probably leaving this area. Let's play this one safe. Let's play this one safe. I'll go here. We'll take cover, and I'll reload again. Alright, Angel. Not needed over there, so again, we can just book it. I guess you could take this side. Remedy's not going to be able to get to her here next turn. Down and also reload. Done. Okay, still leaving. That's fine. He's not really a problem at the moment. Just guarding. Okay, Remedy. Clean that up. Alright, now can I... Okay, I don't have a shot. Where would I have to get a shot? I could get one from there. She could take one shot. Alright, let's... Oh, I'd have to end action. I mean, I also could shoot him from on this side too, so... Yeah, let's just go here. Done. Okay, now he's coming back. That's totally fine. Smooth move, X-Lax. Alright, we'll yield you. Alright, Neko. Now, I don't have stealth, so even if I sneak, he's gonna hear me. I'm just too close. We'll have to take shots. He's already taken his turn, so Remedy gets to go before he goes again. Why is her I feel like her damage is really low for some reason. Neko's like, what do you know, Babel? Alright, Remedy's gonna have to come over there and melt that. You... run. Okay, a E-King Elite. I don't know what that is, but we can craft it. A 25k cred chip and a med kit. Okay, that's fine. Done. Okay, now you... Let's actually delay here. Okay, remedy. We have one more melt. Okay, I'll definitely be out of camera range. Run there. And go green. Okay. You security scramble that. And then I want him. Okay, he would be hurt if I did that. I could just go get it. Yeah, just go get it. Let's just get this while we have a moment. Nick's Assassin Blueprint. I don't know what that is, but it's a level 3 epic. Alright, now you're going to come around this corner and look this way, so we are going to need to kind of hide somewhere. Unfortunately, it's going to need to be against this wall. We should be fine right there. Alright, and Angel Eyes, we're going to zip right here. Done. Alright, so far so good. We have another chest where we're at. We have one right here, and then there's 2 more in front of us, but we could bail if we wanted to. Alright. You delay. Alright, now. I don't trust you as far as I can't throw you. Run that way, not into the camera. Alright, and then all the way to there. Alright, if nothing else, if we can get through here, just in case this gets turned on, we won't have anyone behind us that gets tripped. And Neko, yeah, look at that. This is why I love the Vanguard. Holy moly. I think that'd be fine. The option to bail makes everything better? Yes, especially when you actually take it. Nothing to see here, friend. Nothing to see here. Okay, so we have Noir and Angel Eyes. Let's yield to Angel. Let's have Angel see if she can just do this herself. It's an ambush! Another one! Oh no, 3 shots. I don't love that. Okay, good. Alright, with that clear, we can just move. And we know he's leaving, so we want to set up to get inside here next turn. Yep. Poor Boto. Man, Boto, you don't even know what kind of asshole that guy was. Trust me, it's fine. Alright, now here. Move up. Go green. And then... let's not be too greedy. We'll just take the spot. Man, if only we had our hacker. If only we had our hacker. This is why we need 2. I'm so sad that we lost Red Hat. Because Red Hat would have done well here. I know it. Alright, we are out of dissolving on her. So she literally has a high explosive grenade and other loud things. That is it. Again, I don't need to do anything super chancy. Oh, hang on. I saw a shield. Yeah, take it. Cool. Okay, I just want to make sure in case he turned around there. I think he turns here and comes back, or maybe he does one more forward. Okay, Neko. Again, I think Neko just takes the space. Just saying that if only Dud hearing her is the one dining, it's okay. Say that again? I'm struggling with that one. If only the dead hear you, it's okay? Is that what you're trying to say? You forgot about the greed? Oh, don't you worry. We're still in greed mode. Okay, here. Scramble security. That. Now, right now I only have one jam kit up. That's my only security thing off of cooldown at the moment. Smoke grenade blueprint, another E-King, whatever that is, and a Theseus X jacket, armor, level 1 legendary. Ooh la la. I think there was a little bit of a loot table update, but I thought it was focused on blueprints. I've never found a legendary actual item before, so that's really cool. Slice with the 6 greeds. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. Okay, now we're gonna do the same thing to this guy, basically. We're just gonna get up into like advanced position. Can I just run? I sure can. Now I do have a camera here that may turn on. We are gonna escalate even if we're not spotted in 2 turns. Yeah, just take the space. I want to be ready to nab this. If shit hits the fan, we grab this, we leave. So, I think we're gonna be just fine though. Okay, so if we run... We could run all the way to there and not be heard. I kind of want to give this spot to Remedy though, because if you look, we have lines of fire on everyone that we know about that's alive. So I don't want to do that. Okay, if you turn around and come back, this would be okay. We are reloaded. Okay, I'll tell you what. We'll run to here. We'll sneak. Yeah, there we go. All right, now Remedy, that spot I was just talking about. And Neko. Alright, we're probably going to be able to cause some problems for them with Neko. Okay, run to here. Then go quiet. We do have the ability to sneak up on this guy with silence. So we'll run up here. Do we have... Yeah, we can power slice. Perfect. Oh no. That's Neko's catchphrase. It's perfect. Cameras and gates, no hacker. Speed run, 100% no hacker. World record. Alright, let's just yield here. Let's yield this. I think I would prefer Neko does this. She's not really gonna have anything to do with those guys. And we have silence up. So let's pop silence. The sound of silence here. Get in nice and close with a power hit. Nin nin. Alright, she does not have any more melting, unfortunately. In fact, I think Noir has the last of our body melting. We do need to do that one, probably. I should probably start bringing a battery for her if we're going to do lots of that. Because I can't reload the sword. Okay, Angel is going to grab that loot. Blame Sarge, he missed 60%. Yeah. 2 more dead dudes for the bonus. Oh, we're gonna chop our way through here, don't you worry. Panther Stalker, don't know what that is. Basic mini cloud, a first aid kit, and another 25k. God, when you don't set off the alarm in like round 1, these missions are so easy. Just don't get caught, lol. Alright. Alright, I am gonna need to come melt this body. I don't want that corpse timer to be on top of me. Alright, now we just need to take these two idiots out at our leisure, essentially. Probably like to come in from this side. Yeah, who to tank it? Lado 100% saw you and was like, nah, I choose to live today. I think these might be the only two guards, although we have an escalation coming. Let's go ahead and cancel any active deployments for the next 2 rounds, just to make sure that they can't put stupid guys here or something. Alright, I think that'll be fine. I think we're gonna let Remedy take some shots next turn. Ooh, I think that's my glass walking that just went off. Alright, what just went through there? Okay, turn 11 starts. Escalation, Matrix High Alert, Glass Walker, yes. And it's just on high alert, so it didn't actually do anything, I don't think. Now, is there a way... No. Is there a way I can pull open the character sheet and look at the Glasswalker buff? I guess when we get to Neko, we can look at that. Its initiative buffing is what it did. Let's just yield here. Alright, Remedy. Alright, it's not saying that he would hear this. Would you really not kill this guy in a single hit? Matrix doesn't matter if you're not hacking. No, there's also this security level. So, everywhere we go in this world basically has quantum security. Just literally everywhere. That's why we live in a radioactive dump heap, because we're kind of shielded from it. So even though they haven't seen us really or anything, the quantum computer is just like, there's something weird here. And so we're getting +1 tally per turn, just normally. As it's like, wait a minute, why is there a fingerprint here? That wasn't there before. Why is there a bullet casing here? That's weird. So it's still escalating up, even though it doesn't know that we're here. Okay. I'm going to take the shot here. We have plenty of actions, and I can attack surge if I have to. The question is, we're not going to kill anybody here, though. If he does, though, I'd be really sad that I didn't school shot. But it's telling me I'm not going to. The red, I believe, is the crit damage. Maybe I'm misreading that. Do it. I'm misreading that. Okay. Oh no! And I did it in front of a camera. Alright, well, it's not a Babel map if I don't make a mistake. Alright, we'll school shot you. Did not finish him. Okay. Neko, let's just yield that. I'm gonna attack Surge here. Alright, and we're gonna run up to there. We're going to turn off that camera. If I would have seen it, if only I would have seen it. Over here. There's nobody else around. Yeah, get out of here, nerd. Alright, we got an extra 2 bars. That could have been a lot worse. Okay, done. Alright, so we have this loot to grab, and we have that loot to grab, and then we are good to go. I can't believe I forgot about that camera. That camera caused us a lot of problems last time, too. Omaha rifle, a research report, a patient dossier, and an Omphalos light suit, a level 3 legendary. Man, this loot is so much better than last time we did one of these missions. It was garbage last time. Alright, Angel Eyes, book it. We're gonna go literally to the edge of where we can go without that camera seeing me. Done. Nice. Do we have an exit over there? We do. Oh, there is a guard. Okay. Oh, there are 2 guards. Okay, we're not fully clear. And I have no way to get through here without him spotting me. He'll probably rotate, but so will the camera. Okay, I don't need to hurry. We're back down to just 1. Let's slow this up a little bit. Let's slow this up a little bit. Yeah, just get in position. Let's drop a look ahead. Okay, you're gonna walk back so we can take you out safely. Yeah, over here. Hopefully that counts as full cover. Yeah, this is gonna be a little awkward. We're all gonna be like 5 people behind a forklift. It's gonna be a little weird. Wait a minute. Oh, nope. Yeah, still covered by him. Actually, I might be able to do something with that. I gotta make sure I have enough actions to run away a little bit. Alright, where can I lure you? Can I get you to turn around? Yeah. Okay, Remedy is just gonna book it. And reload. Can't take cover in action. Alright. Now you are looking, but you can't see far enough. So we can actually get Angel Eyes back in here. And we can kind of flank that camera. It's too bad you can't just shoot cameras. Okay, now he got alerted. Okay, does that mean he spotted us? He said stop right there, so I think he did see us. And the stupid camera's pointed at me again. Once he starts shooting, he's gonna alert the other guy. Yeah, Noir was spotted, you're right. I think we just take the shot. I hate to do it in front of the camera, but we're already kind of made. 3 dots. I can have one more escalation. I think that's... I can't see my leverage. He's gonna shoot next turn. I would rather not get shot. I'm pretty addicted to not being shot. I'm apparently also choosing to miss at the moment. Alright, let's have you yield. Neko. Yeah, just take him out. Alright, we're already escalating anyways. Let's just reposition. Not much happening. Now you do not stand in a spot where the camera can see. Is all I'm saying. Yeah, we can go louder when I iron him. Yeah, get down. There's no reason to be pinged again on the camera for nothing. And then, again, no reason to get pinged for nothing. Really? The camera didn't move? All right, Neko, do you have your delay? Neko, do you have your... You do, your jam kit up. Yeah, run to here. Jam kit that. You're done. All right, remedy, book it. 30 meters from exit, we're going. We got one more loot box to grab. And it's gonna be, I guess Noir is the best. NBS Cube, a Patch X, a Nano Edge. I believe that's a melee weapon. Man, if we could have gotten out of here this round, we wouldn't even got to Security 2. Despite my best efforts. Alright, let's just GTFO. For once, not in front of me. I appreciate it, game. Greed is the deadliest sin. Out we go. Out we go. This is why I like having a Cyberknight that can book it. Alright. Not terrible. I'm gonna call that a victory. I'm gonna call that a good victory. We're out of the scav raid like this. It's up to us to make our own payday. Time to check it over. How'd we do? Review our loot. We got a couple legendaries, which is amazing. Blueprints are kind of a whatever. We rushed crafting last time, and it was too bloody expensive to do. Complete a scav mission. Just got an achievement. But what I am interested in is that armor we found. So we have... We're using a Secure Tech light suit, which is 55-55. The legendary one is 57, and it goes protection points 2. Has a little bit more kinetic. So just a straight upgrade, quite a bit heavier actually. And the Omphalios does slow the person down a little bit. Also, it doesn't have as many protection points. This protects us from being shredded. Does give some wound resistance though. I think we put this on Noir. The wound resistance. Yes, it's a little bit of slowdown, which I don't love, but... And then we'll see who gets the other one on the next mission. Okay, didn't get a weapon. Unless it was a melee weapon. No. Wound res, yes. Wound res, good. I like wound res. I'll have you guys all note that we did not get shot. We did not get shot in that mission. I think that's a first for this playthrough. Okay, we are wrecking, we are building. Do we have any mintable sets? No. No, we don't. I'm not too worried about that. We have another... is that Alpha Strike? No, okay, so in 7 days we have a stealth combat mission. So that would not need any hacking. Basilisk is going to be done detoxing in day 6. I think we're just going to let some time roll here. We also have another ready to train. Neko, what can you get? I think we're going to continue getting Glasswalker. So right now, it just gives us 5 initiative when we have that security escalation. This is going to give us 5 initiative until the end of next turn. And then at max, it's going to give us an action point, which is what I really want. Okay, she still needs another point for whatever we were saving for. Alright, roll that time. New hacker out there slacking? That's right. Hype limit break. Mask is having a limit break. Fresh outlook. Reduce discontent by 10. We're not in danger of that at the moment. Dedicated loyalty. Loyalty above 60%, and we're at 60. Opens up additional bonus options. Extra cunning, which would give us heat reduction. We could have handbrake, give us extra time. 2% chance headhunters will arrive with bait the trap talent. Ooh, we don't have that. That could be kind of nice. We could bait the headhunter in and try to actually kill him. I think we're gonna go dedicated loyalty though, just to open up the chance that we could get better storylines. Cool. Okay, detox bench just opened. What is this mission? Stealth and combat. Basilisk would be good for that. I like her body dissolving. So we wouldn't need our hacker. If I handbrake that next mission, we'd have time for some detox for the Cyberknight. Our sniper could use it too. Let's have the sniper go. Let's let you come back online. Influence limit break for Rohan Dumas. 4 favors, 13% trust. Okay, so right now, he would just get this. Influential trait upgrade, which raises the cost of things he does. He gains double influence. Yeah. Let's do a favor for an extra choice. Blueprints. I'm still not loving that. I think we're gonna re-roll these. Okay, that's... Wow. Wow, that was garbage. Alright. Alright, we'll take the blueprints. Womp womp. Okay, counter intel is up. Reduce heat by 10. We're down to 4 heat. Look at that, it's getting cold in here. Alright, another person healed up. I'm kind of thinking it might be time to run this. We could let the heat drop even further, though. You know what? I got the moment. Triage clinic finishes. We need 200k to upgrade it. Did we get a new file that is sellable? Files, filters, not used by a set, and doesn't have any actions. The answer is no. All right. I think we're gonna run a mission because I'm ready for money. All right, what do you want, Axe? Axe is trying to stake out a corner of our turf. I need you to... Wait, Ox is trying to stake out a corner of our turf. I need you to kick them in the teeth with an alpha strike. They're taking over a fortified position right near the boundary zone, just trying to push our edge a little. The blue Ox is testing out for a week to push back. We need to send a clear message. They'll be aware that they've overstepped and that you're coming for them. You're right about that. You won't have the element of surprise, but they aren't expecting you. You'll be ready for some Warner Bruin strike squad, but not a proper Cyberknight. We may be able to make that hit for you. All right, so this is a shooty job. And we just got our soldier back, too. Yeah, I think we're going to take that and do that right now. All right, so Sarge, train out. You get the Theseus. And let's give you a heal. All right, we are not going to need to melt bodies here. Now we'll bring a smoke grenade. No, let's bring a high explosive on him. So we want our biggest hitters. So Noir, probably Angel. Angel will bring a Dazzler. So those two, and then probably our soldier. I like our sniper for this. 4 days. All right, I'm gonna pull her out. No, cancel your detox. All right, let's start somebody else. Sure. You can go again. She's just addicted to VR, apparently. Under equipped again. Let's do Shockline. Okay, so first aid and a high explosive, first aid and a dazzler, shock mine and a high explosive. You would actually be. Let's switch out the high explosive for the smoke grenade. And our soldier has a first aid and a high explosive. Your team's in very need of better equipment. Man, we just don't have anybody that's selling it to us. We can go peek. Yeah, it's mostly still level 1s. I guess there's some upgrades we could check out. We have the Chrome Hawk. Compare that. I think we are running... Are we running Rykons? I think we're running Rykons. Yeah, see, this is not very useful to me. This needs to be better labeled. Oops. In fact, let's just go look and see what we have so I can just say that. We have Rykons. I am interested in upgrading at least our assault rifles, because we're going to be getting to shoot those a lot here. So we have Rykons. Damage is 200. This is 212. I could literally afford one of these. Yeah, it's easy to say you need better equipment. Who's paying for that better equipment? I do think this is probably worthwhile, though. Assault rifles are really good, and Noir is spec'd into doing assault rifle. I think we're gonna grab one of these. Thank you, Diego. All right, then here, Noir. All right, we're gonna take off the magazine. I wish there was just a strip button. And you get the Chrome Hawk. And there you go. We don't have anything else. Use that nanofab when ready. I sure would love to. Nanofab, unless it's changed since we played last time, though, it's still super expensive. You have to pay a lot of credits to fab things. It's nice because you can make what you want, and there can be some like legendary stuff, but it's not cheap. All right, that's literally all of our money. We may have to come out and sell something if I need. I probably should have checked our mission planning. Yeah, this is what we want to do first. Pure combat against Blue Ox. Okay, so Dealmaker double. Boost the job. Yep. We could handbrake it. We don't need to. And we can't do rapid transport. That would have been really nice. Okay, so we don't have to spend anything at least. Let's prep it. Not you. Add Sarge. I think that's just good to go. Our 2 heaviest people have some better armor. That's nice. That's one thing last campaign we didn't do either. I don't know, maybe we upgraded our armor to like some common stuff. We never got anything good. Remember when we were a millionaire for like 2 minutes? Pepperidge Farms remembers. All right, pure combat. Let's go. I'm looking forward to this. No pressure or anything, Remedy. We're going back to the Remedy. We're here. Time to get to work. Gene Farlander wants this done quickly, so let's wrap it up. In that case, we're almost done here. Try to get clear the entry point. It's exposed, and Blue Ox might try to catch you in a pincer by reinforcing behind you. Fire team advance. We're going in. We must eliminate all enemies. All right, what do we got? Ooh. All right, a new map I've never played before. I would love it if we could just snipe you and you could just be gone. Let's see if we can make that happen. What was that? What was that? Remember, she only misses when she wants to. Grumble, grumble. Alright, in that case, we also... You're all already alerted, right? Yeah. So there's no reason to stay quiet. Run to there. Okay, team, are we gonna choke? Is that what we're doing? Because I was really confident coming into this one. You guys are really not helping the confidence. No, he can't be the one to do that. I need him over here. We have some cover. We have some light cover. Sure. And then we're gonna overwatch. Alright, Noir, you've definitely got this. 69. Nice. The lucky percentage. Alright, well that was an entire FUB. Had we killed that with a sniper, we would have been in so much better spot. Alright, take position. I will pre-compute my advantage. Done. Alright, let's see how many regrets we have. Okay. Sarge, good. Flanking. Sarge, good. Okay, that worked out all right. A little bit of salvation from our horrific first turn. I only miss when I want to. Yeah, okay, pro tip, never say that if you are in any position where you have to hit things, because everyone's gonna blame you from then on every time you miss, and rightfully so. Man, those guys really love fully automatic weapons. They're just lining up for it. Man, if that's the guy I thought we were gonna get the Overwatch on. They haven't given up. Yeah, we're probably gonna get a set that comes in here. Okay, attack surge. Man, it's crazy that there's fully automatic weapons. I can hit 2 of them. Just you. Okay, this guy is being saved by him. That's kind of an interesting... Actually kind of calculates that. Do it. Kind of weird that you can't hit that guy after the first one goes down. Do it. And then... Yeah, regular shot. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have looked at recoil there. Alright, that was fine. Alright, now here... Okay, he's coming up next, so I do need to take him out now. I was gonna try to get him with somebody else. Yeah, get out of here. Reload, take the shots. Overwatch. I think I want to Overwatch again. That's just too good not to. If anyone gets spicy, maybe he can cancel it out. All right, are you gonna hit somebody this time, or are we not doing that around here? I'm also gonna need to move you, most likely. Maybe we should take the move first. It's not really a good spot. Alright, I guess we take the shot first. Take that one. Didn't finish him, unfortunately. Alright, then where are we moving you? Let's pop Pathfinder. Okay, let's do that. We'll pull out the revolver. Tough little bugger. Alright. I don't love that, if I'm being honest. Okay, I don't have shots there. I would have a shot there. Okay, you're at full HP, but what if we... Yeah, twin ironed. Okay, and I have no more shots. Alright, I think we are going to overwatch again. I think we're going to focus on this hallway. Okay. How many are there? Enough. Oh, okay. That's all right, Sarge. Sarge is putting in a lot of work. I'm all right at that. Yeah, you better miss. Imagine how angry Noir would be if you actually hit him. Oh, that would have been hilarious if we just downed that dude right there. Get that iron grip? Yeah, we have iron grip on the soldier. I'm going to multi-class Noir to soldier and get Overwatch and iron grip. It's just so good for assault rifles. Alright, well, we need to reload here, so no choice. We have one guy kind of close. I need to get away from this in case they spawn in. So I guess we'll take right here. It's kind of awkward, but... Or maybe this room would be pretty good. We could hole up in here. I don't know. One of the two. 3 actions, though. Oh, we have that clown, too. Alright, he's not going to be the guy that can get to him, though. Okay, we'll just take this. Get the hardcover. Okay, Remedy. Are you feeling like starting or nah? I brought you... Maybe she's throwing the game because I took her out of the VR. Maybe she's throwing a temper tantrum. Maybe that's what's going on here. Okay, no. I want to do that. I don't love that. Alright. Yeah, you can't... Yeah, no. No. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, this will give them -2 initiative, so we'll pop that. Sag. Oh, what? What? And you shoot him and not the person you're next to? Shenanigans. Twin iron it. Wow, okay, I'm glad I twin ironed that. Oh, right in the head. And I have one action. Let's go to this side just in case they do spawn. Man, I wish we had Overwatch up here right now. Alright, they decided to waste a bunch of time. Cool. Oh, okay. They haven't given up yet? Alright, that's fine. We'll rotate over to this side. And or we could Overwatch. Alright, step 1. No, step 1, reload. And that one too. And go to this side. And then let's Overwatch that door. Oh, here it comes. Oh! Ow, weech. Ow, weech. No shred on that, huh? Okay, only 3% recoil. That's fine. Finish it. Good job, Sarge. Everyone made fun of Sarge. Sarge has done a good job. Leave Sarge alone. Now here, man, I wish these stupid tank traps weren't here. I want that spot. Okay, I can get some cover to shoot that way. Yes. And then give me the Overwatch. Okay, Noir. Reload. Heal yourself. Alright, we still have... There were two of them back here, weren't there? Yeah. He's got a gun, though. I don't think she can make it here in one go. I don't want people shooting me from this angle, but... Oh, and she's out of range, okay. I really can't make it anywhere good. Alright, we'll debuff them. I think... Okay, it's showing me I still have 3 actions left. That's a little weird. It seems like I only have 1 action left. I think we're just going to maintain the spot. We can use take cover that way. Alright, we knew that you were going to do that. Alright, we know you can run up and hit me this time, so... We'll be prepared for that. Good thing we gave Noir that wound res. Yeah, hopefully. Alright, now many people are going to actually hit here. Right, guys? You're going to hit them when they come around that corner. You're going to keep hitting them when they come around the corner. Okay. Good enough, I'll say. Alright, we have a twin iron, and you're the dangerous one, because you have a shoddy. Yep. Alright, then... we could flush you. Miss, but we still get the flush at least. And we can shoot one more time. What do you guys have? Urban Assaults or SMGs. I don't really have anywhere else for her to go. I think I'd rather take cover. Sarge. Run to here. Overwatch. And that. Okay, Noir. We cannot just eat another melee hit, so I cannot stay there. Let's back away from that. And you know what? They're bunched up. Yeah, enjoy. And we still get to take cover. There you go. Now you decided you want to hit? Is that what it was? Now's the moment? Alright. Skull shot? No. Yes. Okay, just a normal shot? There you go. Remedy, you are not on the good list this mission. You are not on the good list. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy. Alright. Come on, Sarge. There it is. There it is. Just cancel that move. Yep. You guys just stop in the name of the law. And that was not stopping in the name of the law. Oh! A poison grenade? Yeah, that's why I think of your poison grenade. Alright, and you all died? Yeah, you all died to the grenade. Alright, we better reload. And then she's out of actions. Okay, Noir. We can tack surge. This might be the last enemy. Let's tack surge. All right. Easy life. Easy shots. 1, 2. Okay, we did get a hit. Didn't get a shred. And let's pre-compute his own advantage. Done. Remedy, how are you feeling? Are you feeling like doing a hit? 40%. I'll tell you what, I'm not going to chance that. Yeah, let's make sure you can't run up on me. Oh, and of course you hit. I probably should have shot first. It's over, the Ox are done. Okay. I feel like that would have been woundless had we had some better sniper action there. Blue Ox were holding on to that stretch with their teeth until we kicked them in. They bled to hold that concrete, but it didn't do them any good. I'm impressed with your strike team. Even dug in and fortified, Blue Ox couldn't hold off a Cyberknights team. And we are wounded. Apparently they put glass in my lungs again. Maybe they think that's funny. I don't know. The worse the sniper name, the better the sniper. All makes sense. 3 days of being wounded. Or injured, and then we have a wound, so we have to go in here. I see, we can do rush treatment, essentially. Yeah, rush me. Because I can't do my next mission until we get that dealt with. We do have the 200k, which was the upgrade for the triage clinic. I'm going to upgrade that all the way. We are not going to sit here and eat wounds for years and years and years. Alright, we will recover to run that heist. We'll have to go in with the wound, but that is what it is. Okay, the scrubber's done, and we are broke. Could I... No. Could I... 50k? Nope. Nope. Okay, I would need more power here. We can do that. Upgrade the power so we're ready to do that. Captain Clean. Yeah, that Overwatch round he had at the very beginning was huge. That basically stopped them. I mean, I think that shows in this mission how powerful Overwatch is. It's overpowering if you're the one getting, especially multiple layers of Overwatch. It's just nigh impossible to deal with it. All right, we have an open detox bench. Can I send you? You're 30% stressed. You're 20. You're still detoxing. You're at 30. You're at 40, and you're ready to train. Let's do your training. Now the question is, what were we saving for? It looks like we were heading this way. Quiet kill. When killing unaware or suspicious target, gain... Yeah, this is definitely what we're heading towards. So when killing an unaware or suspicious target, gain 10% all range accuracy and 15% range chance until the end of next turn. At max, activates once per turn. You'd have to actually kill somebody there, though, Remedy. I'm just saying. Sid. Looks like we were working on Gunsmoke. When missed by an enemy attack, instantly gain 15% evasion, 3 initiative, and 1 action point. 2 action... Yeah. Can you tell that I think action points are the most valuable things? We're beelining that on, like, every class. Okay, my Cyber Knight. We were upping security scramble. Make it like... Okay, I'm okay with that. I think we're good enough. Disentangle. Debuff an enemy drone so it cannot detect teammates. If this attack hits a drone... Okay, we're not quite to drones yet. Buff yourself and teammates within 25 meters. 15% evasion and 15% cover bonus. I do quite like buffers. See, rewind? All right, we can keep looking. Rewind. Buff a teammate with within 15 meters and immediately add +1 charge to any recharging talents. That would be pretty good. Especially for like Neko or our Scourge. Atomic Stutter. Yeah, I seem to remember we were going for Atomic Stutter in the last game before we finished. Debuff an enemy within 12. Okay, that's a little short. With stunned until the end of the next turn. Cancels. Okay, so we can just literally stun people. 22 meters is pretty respectable. Alright, I'll buy that for $1. How do we want to get there, though? We could go this way or that way. So do we want sync? All teammates within 15 meters who have action points remaining this turn jump to your initiative +1. That's fine, but I need to leave some talents if we are going to take Overwatch. So I think we'll just run straight here. We'll work on that. Hold on, I still have an open bench. Alright, Remedy. What is this mission that's coming up before I commit her to take her out again? Mixed stealth and combat. Okay, so probably not the sniper in that one. He says before canceling her yet again. Revoking her weekend pass, that's what she's so cranky about. Alright, we're healed up. Heist is in 18 hours. Unless I want to handbrake this, we gotta go. You also wanted me to do something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have plenty of people. Alright, what do you want, Diego? I need your backing on a risky business move. I don't like this at all, but I've been approached by German Overboss, the Uberboss, operating out of New Berlin using the name Herr Schwechen. A new smuggling route from across the Atlantic sounds good. What's making your alarm bells go off? The offer's good, really good. Herr Schwechen has an arrangement to bring in weaponry and weapon mods from Warner Bruin container boats. Simple, he imports and I'll be in charge of local distribution. The armament he claims he can get through, he must have one hell of a connection in Warner Bruin military sector. So it sounds too good to be true. In this world, it usually is. Exactly. I wish that was the end of the story. To close the deal, the things Herr Schwechen demands are outrageous, dangerous. But his promises, I'd be leapfrogging the competition completely. I need one of your mercs to play bodyguard for a while. What's he demanding? Herr Schwechen wants to get all up in my business way too close for comfort. There'll be no deal unless I let some of his people shadow my every move for more than a week. Herr Schwechen wants to watch everything we do in the NBZ. That sounds like he wants to straight up steal your operational secrets. Naturally, he insists it's only to ensure that my gunrunner network is worth his trust and not a leaky bucket. There are other ways to figure that out without such invasive measures. The whole thing's like drinking water from a damn UNA tap. It might kill me, but it might give me superpowers. I'm going for it. Let's be very specific. What kind of weaponry? Herr Schwechen, let me see the catalog. The Uberboss Operations Pro, real pro. We're talking military grade Warner Bruin. Yeah, we're using street guns right now. Even that nice new one we bought is still just a street gun. Assault rifles. Oh no, he knows my language. He knows Noir's love language. It's assault rifle. UARs and SMGs. The kind of weaponry that's impossible to get on the outskirts of direct sales to a MilSec organization. And the mods and attachments to go with them. It'll be coming across the Atlantic, so none of it will go for cheap. But you know better than what I'm slinging right now. Includes power level 3 weapons and weapon mods for Warner Bruin. Is your organization ready for this kind of push? That's why I'm coming to you. I'll be frank, I can't make it work, but I can make it work, but I'd be sticking my neck out. I need your support to pull this off, Noir. But you and Mask are my premier customers. I know you got my back, right? Imported weapons, that's right. We want the foreign stuff. If I can pronounce the name of the cheese, it's not foreign enough. So you're asking for one of mine to be bodyguard. We could send Sarge, that's fine. Because he's fearsome. Alright. 70%, I mean, we haven't made a 70% roll yet, but surely this time we'll make the 70% roll. Right, guys? At this point, just scrap the space idea and become kingpins of the Undercity. Confirm legwork. Continue. So, you're asking for one of mine to join you as bodyguards. We won't be able to prevent Herr Schwechen's people from seeing into the guts of your organization, but I can help keep your spine straight if they start making threats or coming up with even more ridiculous demands. I won't let them play games on my watch, my Overwatch. I'll be glad to have you around. I'm gonna need you night and day by the sounds of it. We're gonna have to share a bunk, Sarge. Let me gather my gear and my pajamas, and I'll let you know where to meet your runner. Thanks to you both, I'll feel a lot better with you and yours at my back, Noir. If the guns are gonna flow, they better flow through you and then to us, Gunrunner. Alright. That's a pretty big power play. That's like better than the Cyberdoc power play we got. We could have better guns. Like, it sucks that we just spent that much money on one, but yeah, military grade weapons would be cha-ching. All right, we got 18 hours on this heist. I want to do that probably before I start another legwork. Yeah, I think we're up here. Okay, so we're going up against Matsumoto. Okay, we need to steal parts of the formula. We've done this before. Weird that it doesn't say there's any hacking here. Huh, yeah, doesn't say there's any hacking here. Mission planning. Okay, so we can use a favor for B-Tuna. Yeah, you know, this is just too good not to buy. The difference between delaying reinforcements 2 turns is an easy win versus everyone's wounded and I'm back up to 50 heat. It's from Diego. I'd still have 2 favors left. I'll take it. We can't unplug the cameras, unfortunately. All right, Noir, Neko. And even though this isn't have a hacker mission, I want my hacker to get some XP, so you're in. Okay, you have a high explosive and a first aid kit. I'd rather you had a shock mine. Do I have any spares? I don't. I'm kind of broke. Slugger. Yeah, biorecycler, shock mine. I kind of want to get deep pockets for Neko. I kind of want a battery on her. Explosive. Yeah, I don't have enough biorecycling. We've only got 2 kits. Biorecycling. Oh no, are we out? Oh no! To the supplier! Can't cut me off. You know I'm good for it. We love the environment here at Noir Corp. Yes, please. Alright, 5K. Well, let's just buy 1 for this mission. In. I'm gonna switch out this for a biorecycler. Alright. Oops. I think that's good to go. We need money bad? Yeah, we poor. I do like how this game does wages. They just take a share of our completed missions rather than a monthly payout. That's so much easier to work with. Okay, and you're using an SMG. Do I have that silenced? Hang on. I do care enough to look at that. I don't. Can we get an SMG silencer? I would really like that if that was the case. Pistol, SMG. Pistol, silencer. Didn't we buy an extra one of those? Hang on a second. Maybe I should have looked at that first. Didn't we end up with one extra or something? If we did, it's gone now. Okay. Mods, filters, all, pistol. 12K. It's too pricey for my blood. All right, inventory. All right, we don't need a defensor. Buy. Resets to my filters. So weak. All right, give me that. Yeah, origami, you're cheaper. I'm gonna take it from you. This way, there's some shots we might be able to make with an SMG rather than a pistol. No, sorry. This one. There we go. Okay. Can I take off the armor from you while you're out on legwork? I sure can. Okay, who gets the secondary armor? I believe this is the heavier stuff. I guess the gunslinger gets it. No, this is the lighter stuff. You know, in fact, if that's the case, I think we're gonna let the sniper have it. I can't afford my sniper being super wounded. Or excuse me, my hacker being super wounded. All right, let's do it. Also makes sense, you're not in a business with contracts and wages. You probably do have a get your percent. Yeah, we probably have shares, essentially. Okay. No whammies, no whammies. The pieces of the formula we've been sent here to find are in the loot boxes. Yeah, and then they talk about, couldn't they have made it easy for us? And the answer is no. All right, what do we got? Okay, we played this map last season. Last season, we always started over here in this corner, though. But this is a awkward starting spot, I would say. Doubly so, with literally 2 guards right next to us. Okay, so we need to hit loot boxes. There's one here. And none back there. So if we could get to this hallway and clean this out, we would be done with this area. Do we know where an exit is, or do we get an exit once we have a piece? We don't. Man, this is kind of danger close on where these dudes are. Alternatively, we could go this way. Honestly, this way actually looks a little easier. I think we're gonna go this way to get us started. What can you see? Okay, nobody's looking down this hallway. The thing is, we're gonna have to pile up like right here. This is gonna be rather awkward. I assume they'll hear me? Oh, they won't hear you. All right, yeah, take the spot. All right, and again, I assume is gonna walk forward. Hopefully he doesn't walk forward and then turn, or I'm gonna be really sad. I guess we can find out with a look ahead. All right, so look ahead. We can aim that better. Hey, he's gonna come here and look. You little buzzard. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pre-compute our advantage on Noir, and then we'll tactical surge. All right, please go first, Noir. How long till the pirate DLC? Instead of hitting the sea, you're trying to be pirate, trying to become a big shot. Cyber pilot, pirates just steal movies. Man, he's gonna turn and see us. There's no shot he doesn't. That sucks. What a horrible first turn. And there's no way I could have not done that. I guess we could have gone that way. I don't know where this guy ended up. Maybe that would have been better. That sucked. That sucked a lot. All right. Attack surge it. All right, I've already been seen by him. I haven't been seen by him. I'm gonna take the corner, and I'm gonna take the better shot before I'm spotted here. Sag. Really Sag. All right. Man. Yeah, there was nowhere to hide here. I guess we could have been back here, maybe? I haven't played this map enough to know where he was going to patrol. All right, Neko. She has not been spotted yet, but has no valid target. He's right there, man. That's a little awkward. All right, well. No, don't even do that. Run to there. And he took a hit. Okay, I was not expecting that. Does that get you in range? It doesn't. Turn off snap. All right. No pressure or anything, Neko, but please hit. Okay. Woo. Woo. Yeah, you're probably a stationary camera. She can turn that off and get the loot next turn. She can biorecycle that. Okay, you don't have a biorecycler. Okay, that's all we need from this corner. So next we're gonna head up this way. So go ahead and... I don't know if you spin or not. Really? There's no spot I can look that way? Alright, well I guess you take the corner. Kind of a waste there. Oh, and I got that guy coming up my buns. So I need to just kill this guy too. If he walks down this corridor, he's gonna see us here. Can I do this? Okay, yeah, this is why we got the silencer. 61 or 70. I think we take the 70. I always assume the worst scenario will happen. I mean, for me, the worst scenario always does happen, so... We're probably not killing this guy either, if I'm being honest. But he's gonna walk down and he's gonna see us anyways, so I might as well try to get the kill here. Really? Yeah, we're not gonna be able to finish him now, though. Oh. Come on, please. Oh, thank you. All I needed was an escalation here. Standing around. He runs over. He is alerted. He didn't see the body somehow, so that's cool. All right, let's just yield here. All right. Come on, come on. Okay. At least that was good. And you're just done. Alright, you gotta do a big delay. Let's do a big delay. Okay, Neko turns off the camera. Gets the loot. Red Hat would have done it better. F in chat for Red Hat, that's all I gotta say. Alright, get the stuff and run back. Alright, they sending anyone else? You're just guarding. The camera is looking this way. Alright, you're by yourself. I just don't know which way the camera's gonna look. Can I kill you and be okay? Probably not. And none of this gives cover. I still feel like I should be able to get cover in here, but I'm very worried he would spot me. I think we had that happen in a different part of this map before. So just waste a turn. Alright, now here... I could almost make it, but I can't. So... just run over here. Let's do a reload. And then you're done too. Okay, that may not have seen him. Yield your action. Yield your action. Delay. Oh my goodness. What did you roll? You rolled a 9. Holy moly. Alright, turn off that camera. And then delay. Alright. Excuse me? Where did you come from? Sir? Okay, well, I'm glad I saw that before I stood up and started running over there to take out the bodies. Alright, everyone else is delayed. I guess we just start shooting. So I started blasting. Wow. Even with 3 hits, we couldn't get through that armor. Alright, we are going to go through, so we're going to cancel reinforcements. Before I forget. Alright, Neko. That is a long shot. Alright, if you run to there, can you even make this shot? Yep, actually really well. Just get it done. You just shoot him, lol. Easy. I thought I saw a shield there for a second. I guess not. Alright, I'm gonna need multiple trash disposals here. Alright, you're done. Alright, the camera is off. 100% chance to hit. Let's go ahead and hit them with flush. Oh. Alright, give me 1 second, gentlemen. Alright, sorry about that. I had to take that phone call for a second. Okay, not a false alarm. We're not actually AFK. Alright, I think we're going to take the shot here. If we completely mess up, we still have all of Noir's turn, so I think we're going to be okay. Down. Man, I hate these guys that need 3 shots. Okay, whew. That's so worrisome. Alright, now Noir. We just want to book it. Okay, we get the escalation, which we knew was going to happen. Glasswalker procs. Okay, you two are on body duty. I'm going to need to get those before we... they activated some proxy mines. Okay. Well, at least not where I'm at. Okay, well, that's fine. Have fun with that, I guess. Alright, and... yeah, just run. Alright, and if we run to here. One body. Oh, already been discovered. Also been discovered. Body timer will expire. Okay, so you should not be. Okay, there it is. Alright, well, Sag, I can't get rid of those other two, so... I mean, I guess we should just set up to work on this guy. Yeah, stop in that nook. Okay, Noir. We do have a loot thing here. There's none out here. If we were just to run, I could get there, but I wouldn't be able to get back into cover. Oh, there's another one here. Okay, we can take that one. Okay, we did get the first piece. You gonna show me where my exit is now? Over there? Or back there? Okay. I don't like the one behind me particularly. No, it's not. Yeah, up there. Okay, I think I just need to do all of our reloads here quick. I don't want to get caught without enough bullets, because apparently we have to spray and pray. I was not impressed with the damage of that SMG. I thought that was going to do a lot more. Alright, there's a non-zero chance this guy comes this way looking. I think we're just trapped. I think we're just trapped here for this turn. Nope, and he didn't. Okay. Okay, on this turn... Done. Angel Eyes. Run up there. Cram shot, pistol silencer, and some cubes. Neko. Alright, what if we silenced... Okay, I couldn't hit him, but we could get all the way to here. I could take one shot, but I'm not going to rely on getting a crit, so... Run to there, we'll hide. We'll reload. And end our action. I can't reach... Where are you looking? Not this way. Take that spot. I'll turn off the... I'll scramble the camera when we're ready to move through here. You're reloaded. I guess we could do a look ahead. Oh, he's just gonna randomly... Oh, he's gonna get called. He may see Neko there. I could do 2 shots, but that's not gonna kill him most likely. I think we're just gonna let it go. Please don't see Neko. Please don't see Neko. He sees Neko. You gonna get to shoot too? Of course you are. Alright, that wasn't the worst damage, but that's a lot of escalation. I don't love it. Who are you? Okay, you're gonna go next. Alright. No snap. I want to have shot on him. Alright, if I just shoot this, am I gonna make everyone know where I'm at? No. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Thank you. Okay. Excellent job, Angel. I got nothing else to say there. And that, of course, came on behind me. What's the range of my jam kit? And she can't help. Run to here. All right, you're gonna jam kit this one. All right, and you're done. You're gonna yield. Noir. Boy, this got complicated fast. I need you to go take out that camera back there. All right. Now you've been alerted. I think there's decent odds we can take him out. Good crit. Okay, good hit. Okay, you saved your own life. And that's her whole turn. Okay, that's not the worst place to have something come out, especially if they don't get a turn this turn. Alright, Luciful, have a good one, man. Poor Neko, she's always good shot. It's nature of the beast when you're kind of a melee-ish character. Take that spot. Alright, well, we've already alerted everyone over here that's anyone, so we'll go ahead and overwatch you. Okay, I'm not interested in engaging these ones if I can get away with it, so I'm gonna try to just leave this way. Alright, where? I'm all turned around. Where is that? Oh, okay. Let's see. Alright, so we have one more box here, and I think we leave. I think we have worn out our welcome. I think we have definitely worn out our welcome. Let's delay on you. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Alright, I can't spend the time going through that maze with these guys back here. I think we're just gonna have to go this way. So, take me to there. And we'll hack that next turn. Neko. Okay, we saw this guy. I mean, he's gonna see me, so running stealth doesn't help. Oh, it doesn't matter because I don't even have it. I could get 2 shots off, unlikely to finish him. You may be seen. I will be seen. Okay, out of curiosity, if I run to there, can I sneak here? No. Alright, just take the run. Alright. He already knew we were here, so moot point. Alright, Angel. Take the shot. Oh! And he lives! I don't know about that. I don't know about that at all. Okay, that was no good. Okay, there it is. All right, we are in definite loud mode at this point. We gotta go. We gotta go right now. You're gonna grab that loot and then we're heading to the exit. Okay, Noir. You know what? I'm actually going to attack surge. We still get it next turn, even if you've already had a turn this turn. Yeah, let's just get out of here before those guys behind us catch up. Okay, here, packet loss, the proxy mine. And then run. Okay, we're still going to be able to get one more. Maybe we'll get lucky, we'll get another piece of it. Especially with that. Always bring the clean. Okay, Neko. Come on, give us a second piece of that formula, or the other two. That'd be even better. Yes. Okay, we got another piece of it. We also got another piece of armor, which makes me very happy. Let's delay here. Let's delay here. Okay, let's really delay here. Turn that off. Yeah, just go. You're already wounded once. I don't want you wounded twice. I'm pretty certain we're in the clear. That may not be good enough. Take that. Not enough ammo. Ouch. Guns are empty. Alright, you're out of here. Alright, at least our sniper didn't take a hit. That was one thing I was trying to avoid. It sucks when you only have one sniper, because anything happens to him and you're just out. Why is the second guy glitching? You're right, it's definitely a glitch. You guys should definitely go back and not even worry about who's here. There's probably no one even here. It's crazy. Go, go, go. Okay. That could have gone smoother. That could have gone smoother. We got caught on literally turn 2. No, literally turn 1 we got caught. Alright. Well, at least we got to level up. At least we got to level up. And some moolah. I mean, that's not bad cash. Alright, step 1. I want to come in here. I want to go in here. I want to rename. Your code Face Plant? That's a stupid code name. Ghost Dancer. That's a cool nickname. Okay. 2 ready to train. And we have a wound. Alright. Do we have another mission that we have queued up? We don't. I really would like to get that wound cleared up off of him. Can we do that? So we could cut an entire, like, 16 hours out, but I have to pay 5k more. I'm gonna say no. We'll handbrake a mission if we have to. Okay, 2 ready to train. Oh, nice. Okay, our face leveled up. Bait the trap. This is one we were looking at. During mission playing, spend a charge to increase the chance that a headhunter attempts to collect on their bounty. So we could try to do it and then know that they would be coming, essentially. Alright, I'm not in love with that. We need to finish this one up. Alright. Now we are getting maximum pay for every job. Okay, we could lower the cooldown. Lower the cooldown, not enough points. Extra 2 days of delay. Recharge slowed by 10. Or lowered by 10. We'll take the extra recharge. Okay, is that the only one? Legwork, ready to train. Last training. It's only 5 meters. I don't think I need that. Overclock. Overclock is really nice. Let's do that. Makes the hacking a lot easier. Okay. Working, building. Alright, keep going. I need one of your mercs for legwork. One of my under-the-table suppliers trying to dry up. They're a corporate source that regularly hooks me up with industrial chems. Stuff my team needs to cook and finish product. You've been in business a long time, you just need the status quo. When the drugs stop flowing, things don't stay nice. I need them to know that they can't leave me hung up like this. Bad idea. How much do you source like this through corporate channels? far more than you might guess at first look. Mega corporations are splitting at the seams with corruption. Everyone in the lower ranks is getting a trash deal, so many are willing to risk it for a little more. Yeah, let's use our hacker. That's why we didn't want our hacker getting wounded. It'll be too easy to blackmail them over their illegal dealings with you, and that'd be counterproductive. I'll dredge up their other sims, and we'll tighten the noose. I'd love to have a good folder of blackmail, and that'll keep them dealing with me for a long time. All right. Influence Blake for Origami Joe, my other gunrunner. Street armor service increased to level 2. I'm willing to drop a favor. Street military service items. I'm more interested in that. That's gonna be like grenades and stuff, I think. All right, we'll do that one. Damn, do you ever sleep? Never seen the Cyberknight game, by the way? Yeah, so yes, I do sleep. So I'm in Pacific time, so I have an AM stream and an evening stream, so I'm not really even pushing things. It's really nice at the moment. I'm on a summer schedule, so I don't have my normal 40-hour-a-week job at the moment. Got a couple weeks off. Never seen the Cyberknight game before. Yeah, if you like, it's XCOM if it was cyberpunk and based around heists. That's what this is. So if any of those things sounded interesting, you will love this game and you should get it. That's all I have to say about Cyberknights. It's good. And the Trace brothers have done several games before this. I played a little bit of Star Traders Frontiers, and they updated that game for like 5 years with like weekly updates, and not like little updates like, hey, here's a new class, here's a new ship, here's a new storyline, here's a new class. Like good updates. And they've done a couple other games before that that people quite like. This heat's bad with the hunters after you. We're only at 12. I can't even feel that heat. We were at like 60 not too long ago. But yes, we are going to try to let that burn down, and we almost have another token to lower it some more. I need you to play bodyguard and help one of my couriers move safely. You know how it is. I've got critical data I need to move, and the network's not secure. That's why Cyberknights were created. Regular couriers and quants can get the job done these days, but a century ago, that's why the first quantum riders were created. When Cyberknights were first created, it was to protect the data, and now you need us to protect the meat. Exactly where your team comes in. My courier has the data safely stuffed in their headwear and needs bodyguards. We might be able to play protector for you. Okay, when do you need that by? 6 days, cool. I'll take it. Hype limit break for Noir. Okay, I don't like these temp bonuses. We could increase reinforced spine from 1 to 2. We gain extra strength. Strength is melee damage, but it also helps you resist recoil when you're rapid firing, like with an assault rifle. And we gain an extra 10 HP. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that. More HP, I think, helps us stay away from wounding, too. Hey, French Ferret. Good to see you. Okay, we have a token. Let's go burn off. So I have a counter intel building here, and we generate these tokens. We can do other things with them if we upgrade it, which I can't afford right now. So I'm burning off tokens to lower our heat. So there we are, back to 0. Nobody's going to find us at the moment. Okay, 1 task running. We do have some cash. All right, what kind of job exactly? Stealth. Okay, I'm not going to need my hacker. Actually, let's go deeper in here. I want to see exactly what my team's going to be. Okay, I have 1 spare. Yeah, I have 1 spare, so we could send somebody to detox. 30%? Sure. Detox that. Okay, Remedy just finished. I want Remedy for this mission. So 30%. I really need to upgrade the... We're only losing like 10% on this. I really wish we could do more. Okay, he's busy. I want her. Probably want her. For a bodyguard mission, probably not Neko. So Neko, you can go play in VR. Go play your gacha game. So it's literally Cyberpunk was intended for. A dysfunctional weirdo team on a gig economy. Yes. We have repealed the gig laws. Oh. Okay, influence break. Who is this? For Ghoul. Ghoul doesn't even like us. Why am I able to fiddle with this? So he is wanting to consolidate power. By preparing for a power play, Ghoul is consolidating their influence, so their next limit break might be a big one. I mean, sure. Go for it. We almost worked with this guy, but didn't end up doing it. We stuck with Octane. We've got to talk about getting someone in MilSec on our payroll. Yes, we do. Yes. I'm finally glad someone who's willing to say it, Mask. If we're going to be trying jobs in heists above the street level, anything worth serious money, we're going to need some coverage from MilSec. When you say MilSec, I'm just hearing Brave Star. We can run pretty wild in gang territory and below the street, but if we start running jobs above the level, Brave Star's going to be everywhere. When Night Horizon was dissolved back in 18, that killed their only real competitor. Since then, Brave Star has reasserted their dominance across the entire dome and the wards. You can't spit without hitting some facility or street corner under their gleam protection. Good thing the gleam of the badges hides the rot beneath. They've been knee-deep in corruption as far back as when we were the Boston PD. All the better for us. Their corruption is just as ubiquitous as their security contracts across the city. Once the alarm starts, the off-site MilSec backup gets called in, and most of the time it's Brave Star. Having the right friend in their organization could give us a lot of needed cover. We should be able to start fishing for corrupt cop we can get on the payroll. We need to be picky. We need someone with rank, sector commander or higher, who can cause real delays and cover our exit. Mask is our face in the criminal network. If we need to find someone, she can do the legwork. Yep. Alright, do it. Definitely sending the face since she can't go into combat anyways. Yep, have fun. So we're looking for someone untrustworthy, scum of the Brave Star, who we can trust to take our bribes. We're looking for some corruption that stems from greed. We'll feed the greed. Oh, he's all about that greed emote. It'll take a week or two to find the right officer, but double dealing is second nature to Brave Star. I'll find the right one. Cool. Get him. Nothing like a good private paramilitary police monopoly. See, you understand French. You understand. Do you realize I was walking into an active investigation, Piotr? Your source was already very compromised. I definitely made it worse. There's nothing I can do. You're going to end up in prison they're going to end up in prison with this one. This is not what I was asking for, Noir. This is messy as hell. It was going to happen anyways. The corpse were already onto him. Suffered 20% exposure. We failed. As usual. 70%? More like 0%. What's the report, Sarge? It's good I was there. Diego McBride was not ready for just how demanding this was going to be. Herr Schweschen only sent 2 people, but they were enough to be scary. The first was an assassin for sure, and the second was a walking data recorder. You could practically hear the SimStream recorder running in her head. She soaked up everything that happened all week. I don't know what Herr Schweschen's game is, but he wanted everything. They demanded to look at the previous year records, meet clients, see the current stock. Between the two of us, Diego McBride and I were able to keep them away from the really sensitive details. Do you think Herr Schweschen is planning to take over? I wouldn't put it past him. As the opening move on a new smuggling route and partnership, that was hyper-aggressive. But Diego McBride agreed and let them. It was his shot at the elevator up to the big times, and he was willing to risk it all not to miss it. We'll have to keep an eye on them both. Diego McBride sends his thanks, but felt the need to immediately change the locks and rattle all the chains as soon as the goons were gone. And Warner Bruin Weaponry? Herr Schweschen is evaluating the Gunrunner network. No guarantee he approves. Hopefully we'll hear soon. I have to say, I hate this Herr Schweschen for his heavy-handed aggression. Negative relationship formed. All right, so Sarge hates Herr Schweschen. Good to know. Okay, that's not bad. We are done building. Can we do more triage clinic? 500K. I think we're maxed out there for a bit. If we were to upgrade our intel pod, we could open up Find Hack mission. Create a new job to hack a corporate heist for pay data. Okay, that would be pretty nice. Those are pretty sweet missions. That's a maybe. SimStream. 200K, and I need to do cooling. And I would need to upgrade cold storage to do that. I think we're done there. So we need to clear out some more rooms. 50K. Just do it. Just do it. All right, we're cleaning the rooms. Upcoming mission expiration. Round table finale will expire. Okay, let's look at that. Round table finale. Okay, we have to run this right now. 777,000 for completing the primary objective. We are definitely wanting to do this. Plan our mission. All right, of course we are going to have a violent distraction. Diego, take his favor. And that's all we can do. Prep our mercs. Okay, so mix stealth, combat, and a bodyguard. So Remedy and Sarge or Basilisk. What are you guys feeling? We haven't done Basilisk at all night. She's got a shoddy and some like trickery. We don't really need to dissolve bodies. I mean, we'll do it a couple times probably at the beginning, but not really. Shotgun is nice. Sarge, however, I mean, he did a good job. Do an easy hack. I would need to upgrade that station in order to unlock those. Always bring the clean. All right, Sarge, you're in. With a mustache like that, you know he means business. He can train? Okay, timeout. Hold on. Oh yeah, he got XP for his legwork. Actually succeeded, oddly enough. All right, what do you got, buddy? Okay, we absolutely dominated with Overwatch. Okay, extra firing angle, 10% of ballistic damage as pure damage. That'd be okay. We could lower the cooldown by a turn and then add extra ballistic damage. That'd be good. Other things he's doing. Okay, his combo kind of is this. When killing a target, you gain 15% crit chance and 15% of ballistic as pure damage until end of next turn. And when scoring a critical hit, gain +2 action points. Gain 3 action points. Okay, let's up his crit. Yeah, let's up his crit. So when we get a kill, we get crit chance. When we crit, we get extra action points. I think he's got a pretty good little build going here. I think we're gonna get better weapons soon. I'm gonna hold off on this. I'm gonna hold off on that. Okay, Ghost, you're not coming here. Switch out that. All right, you get the legendary armor. Oh, yeah, didn't we get another piece too? So if we're gonna bring you, yeah, we have a rare one. Protection. Okay, I mean it's still a little bit better. So yeah, and I think it would be her that would get that. You know, actually, Sid is getting really high. I probably should bring Basilisk. She's only 6 power. Everyone else is kind of edging 8, 9. Yeah, we'll bring Basilisk for this. So let's switch out to the rare. Not much else to say about that. We have the shoddy. I think that's fine. Mission plan, prep mare. Okay, so we want to take her out and put in Basilisk. secure shot. SR. Okay, she's missing something. Sure, let's put a Dazzler in. Dazzlers allow me to cancel Overwatch. It's like a laser in someone's eyes. A high explosive and a med kit. A smoke grenade. And you probably should have a mine, but I'm out of them. Alright, let's use that med kit up. High explosive. Okay, I have 0 bio. That's right, we were out, weren't we? Hang on, let's go shopping for a second. Take me to items. We don't have better bio recyclers, right? So, just one thing that's really cool about this game for any of the new people. So, all the things I can buy, I'm not buying these from, like, the grocery store. I'm buying these from my contacts. So, for example, this Addison Hardcourt, this is somebody from a story we did. She called the corporation while we were having our quantum spinal surgery, so we blackmailed her. She sells me medical items. The only other person I have that sells medical items, actually, she's the only one selling medical items. So if I lose her, I can't buy med items. For guns, we have Origami Joe. Where are you at, Origami? Origami Joe. He sells me street armor, street weapon mods, and street military items, rank 2, and street guns, rank 2. And then we have... Where are you at, Diego? Wherever Diego went. Persuasion... Diego. Diego sells us street guns, rank 3, and weapon mods. So, it's important that you build up this network of contacts. I think this is one of the coolest systems in this game. And you can work with people, you can betray people, they work for various factions. Some of our characters hate or like various factions. Yeah. This is the guy, their spine surgery. He's probably dead because he got caught by the corpos. Yeah, so it's such a cool system. Like, it's really interconnected with who you're doing missions for, what level ups they get, and then what gear you're buying to do more missions. It's such a cool system. I really like it. Okay, give me bio recyclers. Give me like 10 of these. And I'm gonna buy them cheaper from Dr. Ash. So I guess Dr. Ash does have, yeah, level 1 medical items. So these are my 2 people who are selling me med stuff. But unfortunately, they're both level 1. So I don't have anything better than just basic items. Okay, planner mission, yes. Prep, yes. Okay, HE, okay, definitely taking that. All right, you can bring a bio recycler. You can, she has an ability that does the same thing. I think that's enough. This isn't really a sneak mission. All right, we'll start mission. Question, do the contacts appear or are they story-related ones like the Corpo people? The ones that we start with were based on characters that we picked at the beginning. So when you first start a game, you get to pick, like, was it 6 people total? A Cyberknight, your face, and I think 3. So it's either 5 or 6 people. And you have 2 or 3 choices for each one. And they have different backgrounds and stories and different contacts. There's also 2 starting scenarios. The one we're doing, a street gang gave us a loan to buy this spinal implant. That's kind of simplifying it, but that's it. And then there's another one where you're like a mercenary company, and that's how you get your spinal implant. So that's pretty cool. And then some of these people were story that we met, and I don't think we've lost anyone but the one doctor. So that's everyone we've managed to get so far. All right, we're in just short of enemy contact. Meet Derek, you're in charge for the evening. Keep him close, all your pay hinges on Derek's survival. But if he goes down, there's a kill switch in his head. It'll wipe the quantum hardware memory so it can't fall into the wrong hands. Dude, I'm standing right here. Yeah, I hope you heard that, don't get shot. All right, we need to deliver him. Wow, that's right in my butt. Oh no, not this map again. Okay, this is way less bad. Last time we got this map, we started here, and there were like 10 dudes right here. It was ridiculous. Okay, this is okay though. At least we can kind of get some cover. Where are we taking this guy? To here. All right, so either we can go this way, and through there. That'd be a little rough. Or I kind of like the idea of we press up to here, we tack surge, we just sprint it. I kind of like that idea too. I think either way, this guy's got to go. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to let you guys think about whether we should go left or right. And I'm going to go refresh my tea so I don't lose my voice. So I'm going to give us a real 5-minute BRB screen this time. And I'm going to tell YouTube that it can go ahead and run an ad. So if you are kind enough to not have an ad blocker running, I appreciate you. And I will be back within my 5-minute time limit. Here we go. All right, we got some fresh tea. I just noticed that I'm in the wrong spot. Oh boy. Well, that's not the right spot either. I've messed with all my cameras. All right. Okay. Main one, you're getting moved. I need to make another camera. I think I just need to make a camera for every game we're playing, so I don't have to move things around. I don't like that either. This way you guys can see when I'm out of ammo and yell at me. I was thinking, also, Alexander, I know there's some special contacts, like there's a building we can make where we can make some contacts, and I think there's like a special cyber dock there, so I assume there must be other people you can unlock too. I think we can get like military Cyberknights or something from him. So, yeah, there's definitely more than just a story, although everyone you unlock will have a story, if that makes any sense. Okay, oh, you guys were probably dead silent while I was gone. My bad. And one of those games that goes mute when you Alt-Tab, and they don't have an option for it. Okay, nobody has an opinion, so we'll just see how this develops. Alright, this guy is who we're trying to keep alive. Let's just have him delay. Remedy, you are not gonna go loud yet. Well, yeah, literally everyone would hear your revolver. Just chill for a second. Alright, Noir. 100% chance to kill. Okay, take it. Or to hit, not to kill. Yeah, sit down, buddy. Alright, now I need somebody to come up here and juice that guy, so I don't want to take that position. I do think, though, we're gonna block up here. Okay, Basilisk, you would be that person who needs to clean up that mess. Okay, so she has Dissolve. Easy peasy. 2 action points left. Can't really get anywhere useful. Chill. Okay, Sarge. I am really liking the idea of we flank down this left side, we make it to somewhere in this neighborhood, and then we just pop Tactical Surge and just book it. The alternative is this way, which does have a lot more cover. Does have a lot more cover. Where can you get to? Can you make it here? You sure can. We don't know what you're gonna do. Okay, run to there. And Remedy. Are you gonna get dummy thick caught? That feels like you're gonna get dummy thick caught. That's not enough cover. I think that guy's probably gonna stay there and just turn back and forth. I'm gonna tell myself that, and we're gonna run to here. Alright, and Derek. You also... What are you seeing? Oh, there's a guy over here. Alright, do it. A little bit of early aggression can set me up into a nice spot for turn 2. Alright, am I gonna be sad? At least we have the counter snipe? Yes. The trauma of that sniper last time, who literally ended up doing nothing after all the to-do about it. Gacko. Yeah, there's 3 people right there. I do wish we had, like, climbable ladders and stuff. That is something I would like to see added. It feels a little weird that we don't have any 3D movement here. Alright, so I don't think you can see directly below the building, so like this area would be safe for that. We know about you. I would probably need to explode and kill all 3 of those guys at the same time. If I just book it, I would get heard right there. I just don't know if she would see me here. It doesn't feel like that would be good cover. Now, let's take this. Let's set ourselves up again. I don't think we're going to be doing any shooting this turn. Just delay to the end of turn, in case something bad happens. Okay, I was right. She would have seen me right here. Because there's no yellow over there. Yellow means as long as I stay ducked, she can't see me. So what we really want is, hopefully next turn she swivels away and we just get across. But that's a lot of shooty. That's a lot of shooty. Alternatively, we could go around the base of this building. We'd really only be able to get to here this turn, and we do have this guy kind of covering that. And that guy. That is more cover, though. I think I'm going to change plans. We're going to go this way. Yeah, I think we're changing plans here. Okay, for you, Biomimic. Avoid triggering cameras, proxy mine, biofields. This isn't a biofield, this is a motion sensor. Alright, so I can't do that. How far can you see? You cannot see all the way forward. You're probably turning around and coming back. Alright, run to there. And then tiptoe to here. As long as I don't run through here, this won't go off. Okay, Remedy. I'm just worried about this guy. Let's delay here. I think we're going to have Noir do a quantum look ahead. I should have done that to him. Delay. Delay. Hey Axe, how's it going? You've posted a full-length novel about Arco. Alright, I'll check it out. It takes me a little while to respond to those, because once I respond to them, you can kind of lose the comments. So if I leave it, I can always find it under comments I haven't responded to. But it takes me sometimes. Okay, I cannot reach him, unfortunately, but we know he's coming back for sure this turn. I don't think that's really relevant. Yeah, I don't think that's relevant. Oh, there's 2 of them. Okay, are they just multiplying? What the heck? All right, now I think we need to kill these guys, but we're on a +3 timer also. I think I'm changing my mind yet again. I think I'm changing my mind again. Right, sneak up here. Remedy, same thing. You would get spotted? I would not have expected that. I think that was a safe spot from above. I really hope so. Sarge. Okay, it was. Sneak to there. Derek. Ditto. No standing. Man, This is a hard map. This is a really hard map compared to like every other one. All right, I think we're gonna delay till the end of the round. We're gonna pop Tac Surge and we're gonna start blapping. Well, hey, at least you were smart enough to have a copy. There's nothing worse than you type out some huge YouTube comment and then it just eats your comment. And you're like, okay, well, that happened. Okay. Stay low. Delay. 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 Wait, what? Oh. Okay, that's a little iffy. Why isn't that crate providing me cover? I'm definitely kneeled down behind that. Oh boy, we just aggroed like the entire map. Pocket Lidar, yeah, that'd be nice. All right, okay, this is also a little awkward. I wish Noir was going first here. All right, so until your next turn, gain 20% ballistic damage while taking up to 4 reaction shots, 1 + 3 from AP. All right, you'll be heard. I don't think I care. No, let's not be heard. All right, let's get to here. Let's set up an Overwatch. Nice, big, juicy Overwatch. Make sure we include that guy. Remedy. I think we do the same thing. Cover those two. Basilisk. Okay, I want you brainworm that one. Okay. And then I think we just take distance here. Okay, Noir. We're gonna attack Surge. And we're gonna do... Look ahead gives them a debuff. I can't really reach a lot of people. Hold off on that. We'll do pre-computed advantage. Actually, can I delay? You know what? How far can you run with Tack Surge? Okay, how cocky should I be? I think we pre-compute advantage Derek, and I think Derek just literally sprints the map and makes for the exit. Like, we could go here, that gives me at least some cover. I think we do. I think we do. Alright, chill for a second, Derek. Pre-computed advantage on Derek. And then... I think it's so I started blasting. Alright, there's still no cover there. That's a really weird spot. This is broken right here. There should be half cover. And people kneeling down here should not be seen from that angle. There's something wonky there. Alright, we're going loud. 100% for you. I think I'd rather get rid of the other sniper. And we whiff. Twice. 3 times. Wow! That's XCOM, baby. Alright, Alright, this is either genius or foolish. We'll see in about 1 second. Hopefully, Derek, this initiative roll is your life. Don't fail this. Good job, Derek. Alright, he can't make it off map in one go, but I should be able to get where he is basically not targetable. It's right here. Alright, we'll delay action. Alright, are you gonna run towards Derek? You're not. Okay, good. Usan Derek Bolt. Yeah, delay action. I thought I must have said yield. Alright, now the pain train. Good job, Sarge. Oh, apparently Remedy decided to help today. Also, I didn't have her on her sniper. Not sure that was a good plan. Okay, Noir. Would you like to take out the one in the sniper nest? You have a 30% chance now. I don't think that's gonna happen. We could probably hit 2 with a grenade. Alright, can you take him out? Thank you. God, it's like you've been trained or something, and you have a bunch of cybernetic implants designed, I don't know, for, like, shooting people. Full auto double. Nice. We could do one more shot. Not with this gun. If we flip over here, I could hit that guy. I think I'd rather just have the take cover. When you in-turn and you still have a point left, you auto-use take cover, which gives me 10% cover and a +1 initiative for next turn. Yeah, I think I'll do that. All right, incoming. Nice. God, it's like when people do what I tell them to do, we win. All right, Basilisk. All right, we're definitely done hiding. Take him. Rip out the shoddy. Do it. All right, 68% chance that we just kill him. Oh, or not, okay. Done. Investigating. Yeah, I'd like to get out of here before these guys arrive if I can. Captain's cleaning. Captain doing the work, man. I got no complaints on him. I didn't even have him on assault rifle on accident, which is what he probably should have been on. Alright, do we have any full auto? I don't have those odds. We're a little out of range there. Alright. Nope. No, not taking that shot. I think we're gonna move up. This is a really big turn for us, though. All right, he's gonna have to take a few hits. He's got some better armor. All right, take this guy out. Okay, switch to your assault rifle. All right, we have 19% recoil. That's because I ran and then I shot. So we're gonna actually use our iron grip. Immediately recover 12 recoil and gain 10% ballistic as pure damage. This does cost nothing. Are we good? You know what? I'm just gonna do it a second time. Probably shouldn't be able to double use those in a single turn. All right, can we 19%? Probably not. If only that shot would hit both of those. Okay, no full auto shot. Take that one. Good hit, but didn't finish him. Whip out the pistol. Nice. All right. Sarge, I thought you were a little bit of a joke. I apologize. That's not you. That's not on you, man. That's on me. All right, and then Overwatch that way. Please don't burn my Overwatch, idiot. Okay, good. There we go. Yep. Okay, Remedy. Where are you even? Oops. Oh, well I was trying to do this earlier. It's double left click. Okay, you have literally no shots. It's because we have merged. I am become Noir Remedy, Destroyer of Worlds. Okay, hang on. I think I'm gonna F10 that one. So, for anyone who doesn't know, if you hit F10, it brings open an in-game bug. 2 characters have moved into the same tile and merged. 2 characters were next to each other, taking cover. And it'll take a screenshot so they'll be able to see what I'm talking about. And then have become one. There you go. All right. They're really responsive on those, so if you do play and you do find something weird, always F10 it. They'll definitely get to it. Okay, what are we gonna do here? I could pop smoke. I kind of like the idea of doing that. We're gonna have a lot of return fire. So let's pop smoke. Reposition. I could get an Overwatch off. I still have no shots. Alright, let's Overwatch those fools. Alright, Derek, you look like you're probably in the clear, my man. Just get past that mine and you're golden. Did I... Wait a minute, did I have leverage I didn't pop it for that? Feels bad, man. Oh. Oh. You can't cross the D cartel boss and not expect to die for it. Of course the mercenaries show right now. Or the headhunters. I missed once, but I won't miss again. Mecha Gold's been watching us to try this heist. They're gonna come straight at us. Oh, I can't see out of the smoke? Alright, well, Derek, get out of here. Alright. We succeeded. Now let's just get out of here without people dying. Alright, we got 2 rounds on another tack surge. Alright. Grenade out. That was terrible. And sadly... Well, I can't see through the smoke. I think we're just gonna bunch up in the smoke for a turn here before we make our run for it. Yeah. Reload. Alright, give me a quantum. This is gonna debuff their initiative when they walk into it. I guess we'll do it to these guys too. It's not much, but you never know. Cut off their retreat! Yeah, these guys are gonna be way worse than the people on this map. A basilisk. Now, what do you guys have? I think that's a sniper and 2 swords. Alright, let's delay here. Oh man, this escalated quickly. I hope we can make a sprint. If he had waited 1 more turn, I'd have tack surge back and we could literally just leave. Yeah, I can't shoot out of the smoke, which seems a little odd when we're right at the edge of it, but okay. Which side am I more scared of getting shot by is the question. Alright, run there. Now let's overwatch these guys. You still alive? You are, but you don't seem like you're gonna take any shots for whatever reason. Did I make it in time for the death montage? Well, you didn't miss it, I'll tell you that. Okay, Remedy. I think Remedy pops Pathfinder and tries to get way over here. No, not sneaking. Yeah, we're gonna be on camera, but there's nothing I can do about that. Do it. Oh! Oh, I did not see that we had an Overwatch. Alright, timeout. Timeout. Where did that come from? You, and you still have another one. Okay, well that really sucks. Shoot, alright. Just eat it. Okay, out of range. Cut off their retreat! No, don't cut off my retreat. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Okay, he has to go down. Or he's gonna cut us up something awful. Alright, run to here. Use our special stun shot. Alright, guaranteed stun, thank you. Like, the camera operator's like, wait a minute, what was that? Noir, come and play. Mecha came to play, let's dance. Just let me end it for you, Noir. Mecha is here to take away all your troubles. Oh. Okay, Noir. Okay, we can tack surge next turn. Okay, first step, I don't care about sneaking. I'm looking for where my move point is. It's right here. All right, let's turn off. Oh man, they've got double mines over there. Okay, the camera has to stay on. All right, I'm not going to turn off that mine yet. Yeah, I can't spin that. And I'm not ready for a good shot here. All right, let's take the position. Man, that's not good. I hope we roll well. Okay, Basilisk. Can I get... Okay, right here. We have 2 shots in the shoddy. Let's do a Biocolt bullet. Okay, that's only 46 damage. Holy moly, this dude is just made of bricks. Oh. Oh, and we're gonna get chopped here too. Ow. Oh. It's all falling apart. Okay, luckily they're not on the same team like some games do, so at least those two will fight. Okay, okay, Sarge still is gonna go. She doesn't have an anti-Overwatch? Thought I had a Dazzler on her. Yeah, that's not helpful. That's not helpful. I mean, we're getting shot here, right? If I take a shot. You may be shot. I will be shot. I think we're just gonna chill. I'm just gonna take an extra hit if I shoot that. That armor's nuts. Yes. Yes, it is. Oh, wait, now Sarge can do marker sights and turn off that Overwatch. Yeah, I wouldn't even hardly hit that guy. Alright, they're a bunch of melee people, so I don't actually have to worry. Alright, take your shot on that guy. I missed. Get it? Okay, I can't quite make it. I want to move at least a little bit closer. So that when I get that those mines turned off, I have a clean shot. I do have a grenade. I don't think I have a angle where this grenade is good. Well, I say that. All right. Hopefully this does not ping Noir. That did like nothing. Holy moly, armor, Batman. All right. If initiative goes well, we're out. If initiative goes really bad, we're dead. Stupid headhunters. Oh, that's actually kind of helpful. That's not allied with the headhunters, I don't think. Cut off their retreat. Oh! Okay, that could have been worse. Okay, Remedy. Get out this. I think I'm going to need her full action to run, though. Yeah, so... All right, we're not even in cover, frankly, where we're standing, so I might as well move a little bit closer. Yeah, just move to here. And delay. Basilisk. All right, Biomimic does let me get through proxy mines. So Biomimic, and I think you just leave. I think you just leave. That's the first, no, I take that back. That's the second time we've ever had Biomimic do something. Last season we had a really good one of those too. All right, just get out. Oh. And no, I just don't have a way to turn these off. Do I just eat one? 100 ballistic damage. No. Delay. Okay, good. Not me. Not me. I like it. Excellent. Yes, Overwatch them. They're the real threat, not me. Yeah. You guys should have a street fight. Okay, they've done more damage to the headhunters than I have. All right, tactical surge. All right, security scramble. That has to go. Okay, if I just run, I don't know if I can make it if I just run. So I think we're gonna security scramble that mine too. And then we get out of here. Remember, we did succeed at this mission. We did get Diego out of here on turn 3. He just literally booked it. He Forrest Gumped it. Holy moly, these assassins have taken a bajillion hits. Don't go down, don't go down. Oh, Okay, I hate that. Of course it's the Overwatch. Wow, those guys took so much damage. That is ridiculous. They've only got one shot. And they missed. Don't Overwatch with snipers at point blank range. Sarge literally watching our backs while we leave. The last person to go in the round. Ooh. How many wounds, I think, is the real question. I'll definitely say they have the headhunters programmed to be a huge pain in the rear. They've got that right. Anything you can get patched up from, I guess? Los Agalos were on alert for the courier, but we cleared a path. I knew my data was in good hands, Noir. Next time I need a bodyguard, I know who to call. Please don't call me. Please don't. We managed to dodge Maca Gold, but the headhunter won't stop. Sag. Achieve level 10 with a merc. Triaged injury. So no wound, just an injury, and triaged injury. This is why you invest in medical infrastructure. We should have had 2 or 3 wounds there, I think. I'm very happy with our triage center. And we only got 12 heat. I'm okay with that too. We're literally only at 12. 18% my butt. We made a lot of money there too. Okay, I'm kind of thinking I want to upgrade this now. Then we could do some hack jobs. Those are easy and safe. Those are easy and safe. We need level 3 cooling here. Let's work on that. Oh, I'm at max tasks. That's a long time. Rip. I'm holding the site schematics for Ultratech target you might want to hit with a scav raid. When we negotiated the deal to join the charter, our people were allowed to visit thousands of Megacorp sites for evaluation. Some of them Ultratech. Enough that no one could link the hit to one of them sites back to Warner Bruin? Sometimes sheer numbers are the best defense. Also, I'm not paying you for a job. This is an offer you might take on your own time and risk. And what do we owe you? This one's free. We can't directly fund it, but anything that destabilizes Ultratech is good for our beachhead here in New Boston. I take it you need to actually kill the headhunter for them to stop? I don't actually know. I've never actually stopped a headhunter. We got wiped out at the end of season 1 by a headhunter. We had this horrible fight between the Irish, the police, and a headhunter, and we were in the middle of all 3 of them. It was horrible. Gotta shred the armor first? Yeah. What we need is like an E-rifle or something. We don't really have good shred stuff at the moment. Beefed up sword guy? Yeah. Okay. Yep. Still detoxing. I can't believe that we made it out of there with a couple days of wounds. That's incredible. What we need is Diego to come back and tell us that he's got his new shipment of guns. We could actually do some investing there. All right, let's advance time here. Exposure limit break. Oh, he failed his limit break. This is not our ally, just to be clear. We were against him in a storyline. Lose power play chance. Yeah, you don't need that, buddy. Maybe if we get to be friends, I won't mess with you anymore. Okay, our detoxing is clear. We have 8 days left before we have to take a mission. Can I sneak a Noir detox here? 7 days. Yes, I can. And who else? 40, 20, 20, 20, 20, 30. Okay, you're on legwork though, so I can't send you. I can't send you because you're injured. I mean, maybe Sarge has earned it. We can just get him to 0 and then he's ready to go for a really long time. I think he earned it. That was some bravery back there. Okay, so we'll have those ready before that next mission. I'm gonna wait for those. Yeah, there's not really much else I can do here unless I have some files. No, no, none of that UI. None of that UI. Here, files, unless I can mint something, which I can't. Run it. Shotguns and urban assault rifles are good at shredding. Soldier also has a skill that shreds 75% extra. We should probably look at that for Sarge. Okay, still building. We have one ready to train. Nice, Cyberknight. All right, we were heading towards Atomic Stutter. That would have been helpful. We could have just stunned that guy. So, then 12. Okay, the range is what I want to get first, so we'll nab that. Okay, run some more time. I need one of your mercs on legwork. Help me collect on some debtors who are trying to stiff me. You know what would happen if one junkie tells another crack jaw that the drugs are free around here? My dealers and distributors aren't going to play nice if that is the news. I see how we could put the fear back into them. Word gets around quickly when a Cyberknight's collecting for you. Where the drugs are flowing, the rumors are flowing, and they're big, oversized, manic. So you don't even need to take a heavy hand to have the effect I need. You're not offering to pay us? This is too small for payment, Noir. Your crew barely has to lift a finger, and you know I'm good for my favors. Is word getting around that you've gotten soft pee out there? It's growing pains, Mask. I'm swimming in a larger pond, and some of those fish want to test their teeth on me. I'm climbing, not getting all mushy on the inside. All right, we'll do the legwork. Apparently Basilisk is the one that's best at that. We'll send her out. I'm probably going to enjoy this too much. Remember, Choppa, I still want them as customers, remember? Yeah, you know. You gotta make an example. Execute 3 enemy captains. What do you want? I need you... We have to play nice with the Megacorps, but there's no rule for K-Melee. I need you to execute 3 enemy captains. The entire deployment of Warner Bruin citizens are being very careful. We're walking on nails to avoid any infraction against the treaty. The fines are hefty, and if we're caught really across the line, it could be more than a slap on the wrist. Trust me when I say Warner Bruin justice would be terrible for whoever made such a mistake. So you're looking for less legally protected enemies. Your entire city seems to have shown up to be our enemy, so there's plenty of targets. Today, it's K-Melee. The K-Melee will fight to protect their own, but no one else is going to step in to protect them. We need to send a message and set an example of K-Melee. We picked a few highly visible champs among their crew, some squad leaders who leave a hole after you've eliminated them. Wants us to kill 3 captains. We'll be paid per target we're able to eliminate. Alright. I'm going to still chill on that, but we can totally do that. Almost down out of heat. I found our cop. She's a district captain, Emmanuel Hayburn. Quite a nasty reputation. Even willing to work directly against her own people. Sounds like our kind of character. Greedy enough to do whatever we need if the pay is right. Of course, she has a condition. We need to work a job for her to prove that we're compatible. Elian Hayburn will pay well, and we can get a look at her methods. Good. Breaking the law together will help cement our partnership. We can help Emmanuel Hayburn dig a pit of corruption so deep she can't climb out of it. Only choice? Keep helping us. This is the perfect opening move. The more rotten she is, the better. Let me vid her so we can hear the proposal straight from the source. Let me introduce Emmanuel Hayburn. It's good finally to make contact, Noir. I've been waiting for this meeting for a while. The regard is mutual. It's time we did some business together. First, let me be sure that you know who you are dealing with. I am, as they say, a real meat eater. I grift, I graft, I skim, I steal. But I'm coming to you, Cyberknight, as a true professional. Someone with bona fide OPSEC chops. I need a real operator for real operations. You could say I'm a cannibal, but I don't like how that sounds. Carnivore has the right ring. Oh good, she's a carnivore, guys, careful. We'll find that I'm well connected. I'm in with a number of the syndicates, but I can't trust their bosses or their flashy hitmen with this kind of work. This is starting to sound like you're putting us up against Bravestar. I just sent you all the schematics and SWAT plans for the upcoming Bravestar raid. They're planning to hit an HQ of a hacking syndicate called the Electric Jackals in a little more than a week. Somehow, the Jackals got a hold of a Sigma 6 Sec AI trainer. The Ultratech Sigma 6 is a generation behind the latest Sec AI, but the world is jammed out with out-of-date systems, so exploit kits they are cooking are still worth a lot of money. And Bravestar's about to kick their door down? They would, except they're going to sneak in first. They're gonna gobble up their dinner before they get to the party. Then you must have a buyer lined up for the Sec AI. Ready and waiting. Since we're going to be partners, I'll be frank. It's another syndicate. The money on this one is too good to pass up. It has some nice symmetry to it from one syndicate to the other. This intel on the Jackal's hideout's very thorough. We don't usually get this much intel up front without some legwork. I wish they hadn't decided to hole up in East Bank 72 sector. That dump is toxic. Unfortunately, we don't get to pick where they work. How are the Electric Jackals making exploit kits from a Sigma 6 trainer? It's a pretty sophisticated setup they have in the Kim factory. We know they have a Q tank to isolate the Sec trainer completely from the outside quantum signals. They must have a real expert able to spoof the trainer that hard, otherwise it would shut itself down. How did you get access to the entire case file? I have to be very careful not to cannibalize my own team's actions, but I don't work alone. I have partners in other sectors and we trade leads. This is also how I can provide you with a wider protection from Bravestar interference. This one is far enough away from me, I shouldn't even know it's happening. It's a nice, safe hit. Where did the Electric Jackals get a Sec AI trainer? Right now, that's a mystery. Bravestar doesn't have anyone undercover in their group, so we don't have that kind of intel. I'd be interested to find out, but it's not as important as getting our hands on the trainer itself. Why is their hideout in the middle of a toxic dump? They are a small syndicate trying to break it big time, so they staked out some territory that no one else wants, I guess. But, you know, people still live there, and Blue Ox officially own that stretch, so they've got someone's approval to operate there. By the time Brave SWAT arrives, we'll be long gone. This seems like the perfect opportunity to get our hands a little dirty together. We could go far together, us three. All right. That sounds like a plan. We have a token, but we actually don't need to reduce heat at the moment, so we'll just chill on that. Guys we killed, things move fast. I've been approached by a promising, if demanding, corporate contact. I'm not sure how she got our card, but she is one of Matsumoto's biotech researcher. We do not have a Matsumoto contact, and this is related to Neko's story, I bet. With a big plan, just needs a Cyberknight to pull it off. Matsumoto Global and biotech, that could get us a lot of different directions. I will leave the explaining up to Taylor Strizek, but we wouldn't be working for Matsumoto. From what I've gathered, she's looking for a way out. As in, she wants to be boosted? Megacorps do the boosting, you don't boost yourself. Hold on to that thought once we've met her. Glad to meet you, Noir. Your face is quite the gatekeeper, but I understand the importance of avoiding distractions while you're working. Mask promises me you're the right operator for my plan. It works like this. You pitch the job, and I'll decide if we make it our plan to pull your job off or not. If that's the case, let me get straight to the point. I am the lead in a biotech lab that's chasing some very important groundbreaking work. But my boss has another plan. She's rearranging things so that her inexperienced and unqualified daughter will be at the helm of the lab when time comes to announce our results. Of course, she's trying to hide that from me, but I know her too well. I've worked in corporate VP Vivine Shield for more than 2 decades. They've tried to be subtle for a while. We also have the Irish ace. The Finian street gang are Irish. Now that they're just getting blatant. The biggest tell is that her brat daughter's moving my lab to a research tower more convenient for her life. Anyways, my plan. First step in getting out is making sure that when I go, I destroy everything I've created. They're having me watched extremely closely, so I can't do anything myself. But the quantum host and servers, they are moving between labs, they're vulnerable in transport. I want you to quietly, without stopping the transport trucks, deploy a virus into one of the servers. I'll provide a special device you'll need to wake the server in the cargo crate, and the viral payload you beam to the server if you can just get close enough. Once they install the servers in the new lab, I'll be ready. Once I can be sure the lab will go down in flames, we can plan my exit. So we intercept a truck in transit and secretly deploy a virus. I'll admit, that's a plan. I have everything mapped out, including the routes and the oldest way station along the highway. And matrix endpoints for some exposed servers in the trucking way station that might help you get an advantage or two. Ha! Told you, Taylor Strizek has a plan. What kind of biotech research are we talking about? I don't want to sound feisty, but we're just getting to know each other. And you're asking about my science secrets? I mean, a girl's gotta have secrets, right? I'm working on a cellular structure that will revolutionize medicine. When we release it to the world, you'll have a hand in it. But let's pull a heist together and I'll be willing to share more. How did you get the idea to make your own exit? A few years ago, Jupiter Group tried to kidnap me. Yeah, as they say, tried to boost me. I guess they got interested in my work, and it is what megacorps do. If your research team isn't cutting edge, then you boost someone else's lead. Matsumoto Security stopped them cold, but after I realized that Vivine was planning, I looked at the events in a different light. Not that I'd want to go to Jupiter. With a civil war going on inside that megacorp, I'll pass. It's not every day you get to boost someone on their own dime. Let's do it. Good. I'm glad I convinced you the merits of my plan. We'll make the plan, Taylor. I'm not trying to steal your job, but I have spent the better part of a year getting ready for this. As long as your intel and plans are valuable to us, we'll listen and decide what we do with it. Truck job. Tell us more about Matsumoto Trucking Way Station. The trucks moving the lab equipment are barely leaving Matsumoto territory. When they do, they come back through these transport way stations where everything is scanned over, verified, and routed by automatic dispatchers. That sounds like a laundry list of juicy targets. With the proper matrix prep, you should be able to slow down the truck as it routes through the way station, letting you get close enough to inject the viral payload. And then, Vivine's daughter will only have a smoking ruin of a lab to preside over once I'm gone. Sounds like you got a heist planned out and a truck to hit. Stay in touch. Oh boy, we are racking up the missions. Holy moly. Gold key loot. Ooh. We might have to skip one of these though. I guess we're on the heal though, right? Wait, detox, and everyone else is healed? We actually have a pretty good amount of our team up and mobile. I think we probably wait the 18 hours for the detox to go through, and then we make our decision. Truck job is one of the tougher missions. We did do this last season, so I do kind of know what we're going into. She drives a hard bargain. Well, little does she know that we'll just kidnap her and then we'll just sell her. It's easy as double payday. Have to be in the right spot, the right timing. Yep. That is a little rough. Okay, we cleaned up some rooms, and then I wanted to upgrade this or buy guns. Do we have any new guns yet? No is the answer. And I'm very sad about that. I'm very sad about that. Fensor. We're using secure shots currently, and that is the best pistol available to us. Man, we need those guns. We really need those guns. Okay, but I do think we're gonna call it there. We're at about 3.5 hours tonight, and I am feeling a little twinge in my voice, so we're gonna take a break there. We should be back. Let me think here. We're gonna do Dominions on Friday. We're gonna do Shadow Empire on Saturday, so we should be back Sunday evening with some more Cyberknights. So should be pretty good. Other things that are coming up, we're also doing some more House of Legacy over the weekend, and we are gonna probably start Wandering Sword in the other AM slot. So Wandering Sword's kind of like a retro wushu RPG. It's getting a new DLC. I think it came out today or it comes out tomorrow, one of the two. So I think we're gonna give that a try. I played like an hour of it when it first came out, and it was pretty fun. I just didn't have time to keep going, so should be pretty fun if you want to see something a little bit different. So all kinds of content on the channel. Also Chrono Arc's in there somewhere. I'm not really gonna schedule that at the moment. That's just gonna be my kind of whenever I want game. So be on the lookout. If you're not a member of the Discord, hop on in there. I'm gonna let everyone chat in the next couple days as soon as I have time to kind of go in there and fiddle with permissions. So you'll be able to do that. I use it as a notification machine, so if YouTube doesn't tell you when I go live, I add everyone in a channel, so you'll get a notification from me. And if you don't like it, you can just mute the channel and you won't get those. Other than that, don't forget to leave a like on the stream. I'm happy to see people are enjoying Cyberknights. I'd love to continue through the content here. Such a good game. Such a good game. If you're not a subscriber, I hope this is the stream that has piqued your interest enough to earn that subscription. And if you'd like to go above and beyond to support the channel, you can always leave a super thanks on a VOD. You can join me live for a super chat, or consider becoming a member of the channel. As a member of the channel, you get early access to videos I'm working on. Usually that means Dominion's pregame videos, but it can be other things from time to time. I've also got a new channel on the Discord that I am going to keep locked to members only, where I will be sharing save files. So I have the map we're playing in Shadow Empires, I have the farm plans from House of Legacy, I have a couple Dominions maps, so if you want to grab access to any of those things, they're going to be available for members to grab. All right, thanks everybody. Hopefully stay safe out on the streets of Boston, and I will see you, unless I have a surprise stream tomorrow, I'll see you on Friday for Dominions. All right, have a good week, builders. Babel out.